seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. Saw you in that red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. I'm stuck inside of these walls within. I don't recognize who I've turned into. I'm losing hope and getting myself back. Everything around me is starting to turn black. Don't tell me you're hurt again. Tell me how wrong I am. Tell me how it's all my fault. Yeah, I've met my match again, starting from scratch again. Where is the pleasure in all this pain? Don't you lie to me. Say it's all okay when it feels like I'm drowning. I hate to say goodbye, but it's time to go. All I need is someone else. I've never felt more divided than now. Every word that leaves your lips never means how it sounds. You've conquered the best of me, could have just set me free. Games that you play are just second hand. And now I'm beside myself, no one your fucking hell. Let me just go, let me just go. And don't you lie to me. Say it's all okay when it feels like I'm drowning. I hate to say goodbye, but it's time to go. All I need is Feel
lost time, gotta rent a car, gotta stay a while. If I don't move ahead, then I get stuck behind. I'm at a friend's place, gonna stick around. The puzzle pieces fit for now. The things you said were playing loud. There are people outside living their lives. Thousands of stories move through time. There's only one face on my mind. All I want is you. All I want is you. There are people outside living their lives. Thousands of stories move through time. There's only one face on my mind. A century long ago, I traded in my halo. Whoever it is that you think I am, I'm still figuring it out. I'm jealous of the people outside, just living their lives. Millions of secrets get lost in the light. Tell me how to reach you, show me a sign. All I want is you. All I want is you. All I want is you. I'm surrounded by memories of you and I won't rest until you know the truth. All I want is you. I'm surrounded by memories of you and I. Tell me how to reach you, show me a sign. I'm surrounded by memories of you and I. Tell me how to reach you, throw me a line.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
I can't get you to focus. I just need to know your motives. You already know I'm broken. It's like you never noticed. You're stuck in hypnosis. I'm stuck feeling hopeless. I watch you getting drunk on us whilst I sit here sober. I feel so alone, even when I'm with you. That's why I wanna get away, but you asked me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. That's why I wanna get away, but you asked me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. I can't say no. I just can't say no. You're doing this on purpose, so pretty on the surface, but the devil underneath. Now you got me hurting. Maybe I deserve it, 'cause I don't wanna leave. I watch you getting drunk on us whilst I sit here sober. I feel so alone, even when I'm with you. That's why I wanna get away, but you asked me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. That's why I wanna get away, but you asked me to stay, and I can't say no. I can't say no to you. I can't say no.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MCS week 2 for Challenger. It's been a long time since I've been here, a very long time, but
Yeah.
I'm back in studio. But right now we got the Maulers and the Flyers. These two teams both 1-1. I think there's 6 teams right now in Challenger that are all 1-1. The other 5 all starting off 2-0. But here, like, I've been so far behind in Challenger and Rising Star for the past couple seasons, but I do know that Bloomington is usually a pretty good team, and I've seen Clash's gameplay. I've scrimmed against them. I think if I had to pick here, looking at the rosters, like, I see potential in St. Cloud. I just don't know enough. That I think I have to give this one to Clash. I have to root for the commentator himself, the GM who's been around for a while. What do you think?
I was gonna say the same thing. I mean, obviously I know Clash. I know Maulers are generally like a really good team, generally demo heavy, but like I don't know. I think Flyers might be playing with a sub as well. Not 100%
Yeah, I saw
sure.
that. TKD
So-
is definitely a sub. I did not see his name on the starting roster, but I do know he's been around for like maybe since season 4.
Yeah,
It's been
it's
like
been
a
around a
very
while.
long time that he's been here. But yeah, I think everyone's ready to go. If we want to
Yeah.
throw it into the match.
Hopefully they all join up soon.
So-
There we go.
Yes, all right. It's week 2. I'm so rusty, but I'm so ready for it.
Hell yeah.
All right, we got TKD coming in as the sub for the Flyers. He should be a pretty good sub. He's been in Challenger before, and he's played quite a bit in Challenger, but Bladat maybe looking for the double. Not able to get it. Hero kept coming in with the open net. Can't get back to it. And Hero Kep's going to score for Bloomington, and they're going to take the lead.
I mean, it's expected, I guess. I don't really know how much more to say. Swish almost got there, but it's just not quite enough.
Yeah, and Swish, a player I think joined last season. I could be wrong, or maybe the season prior. But he finished pretty well in Rising Star,
Oh.
maybe Challenger, but switched to counter immediately. As TKD gets a really nice touch off the ceiling and Swish is ready for it. He's cherry picking up field. Bladat no boost. It's bar down and in. I think he might have tipped it in, but either way, it's a really good shot.
Yeah, definitely.
But Bladat getting full boost, so free solo play here. Doesn't get the reset, and
Ooh.
Lando hitting at his own net there. Could have been pretty disastrous, but Bladat again gonna get gifted a free ball here, just a free cleared, but Lando off the ceiling. They'll go off the sidewall. Clash to cut it off. Can't quite follow it up, but Bladat's there. Bladat's been everywhere right now in this lobby so far. If he's got boost, he's not a player you want to really give the ball to.
I mean, yeah, definitely. It's a scary player to go up against, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, he just keeps getting the ball. He's
I
up
mean,
for everything.
If I was on this team, I'd be giving him the ball 24/7 too, to be fair.
But yeah, I mean, their movement, Bloomington's movement right now is really impressive. Right now, Flyers just kind of hoping for that counterattack play, as it's a good pass to Lando, and it's
Oh.
going to be enough. The save won't come through, and that's exactly what happened. They kind of just bunker down on defense, and, you know, Bladat's getting all these chances, but they're not quite going through yet, so they're going to counterattack quite again, and they're going to get the lead here. It kind of feels awkward, because it feels like the game control is in favor of the Maulers right now.
Yeah, they just all ended up with 0 boost, trying to like rush back, and I mean, that's just a free goal every time.
Lando going for a pinch here. It could be bad. TKD goes missing. Hero to turn. Gonna go off the backboard. Swish not able to deny. TKD's awkward, but gets the save. Clash follow-up shot not gonna be on target, as Swish is gonna get gifted a free touch. Just has to pop it forward. No boost really there. As Lando's gonna go off the corner as their follow-up. There's no follow-up, and this is gonna be good for Clash. but Swish is going to be able to cut him off in time. It could be dangerous here. A bit awkward there with many committing. Swish going to commit late. It's all over the place right now. It's pretty hectic, but right now the score's the same and there's not really a threatening chance right now.
I mean, yeah, it's... I don't even know. I don't even know what to say.
It is very chaotic and all over the place. The Swish goes missing. TKD gonna follow this one up. Gets just not bumped there. I don't know how he doesn't go flying there off of the bump. Hero, though, gonna be able to get a touch on the backboard. It's still a bit awkward, though. Bladat trying to cover for it. As it'll go out in the midfield. Clash 0 boost, just staying behind it. Gonna take a 50 that goes way up right. And ball possession right now, a bit scary for the defense here. Bladat gets one. And Lando gonna take this one back, but Clash puts this one mid. What a shot from Bladat, top right. And it is all twos, except for the 22022 on the scoreboard. And that's a really good shot. That's about it.
I mean, they were all on full boost, too. Like, it's not like the defense was scrounging or anything. It's just a well-placed shot.
Yeah, and a good setup from Clash as he's going to get rewarded for his assist from earlier with the kickoff goal. So the game just completely flips on its head as the Maulers take a 1-goal lead with 2 minutes left.
Beautiful.
Just purely inspirational, the kickoff goal, as that just sucks. To have a kickoff goal go against you is not something that anyone wants to have happen.
Yeah, it sucks, especially when, you know, you're up 1 and then two seconds later you're down 1 somehow. It's rough.
Yep, and it can easily decide games, as the Maulers got to crawl back here. They've got 1:30 left, but ball given to TKD. Does unfortunately pinch it out. Might end up being a pass. Lando gonna turn on this one. He's got the midfield open, but the shot or the follow-up just not there. I thought someone was going to be there to follow up. They were somewhat behind them, but as the pinch comes out from Swish, it's going to go all the way to the corner, and Bladat going to win the 50, but it's going to go to Lando. He's going to try to 50 it. TKD somehow is on the ball, and now Swish is going to go off the corner. Gets it around 1. TKD going to play it slow, gets it over 1, but Bladat's got that covered up. I think gonna need to be a bit more quick on offense if you want to get it past this Bloomington defense.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you gotta like boost starve them or something because they're gonna be sturdy on defense.
And I think for the most part they have been fast. That time I mean, change of pace is usually good, but once you've got Bladat or really anyone in this lobby on the backboard, any play is almost chalked up because you've got to play it low at that point. So really trying to hone in on the demos. Like, I think Bloomington, I've been paying attention to the demos, but I feel like there should be a lot more boom boom from Bloomington. They do have the lead here, and the Flyers got to find something here with 10 seconds left. Clash pops it up, trying to just keep them walled in their own end. With 5 seconds left, Bloomington is just going to keep it on the Flyers' end. That could be the end of the game. Any last chance heroics here for Flyers? They gotta find something, and there's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not as one-sided as I thought it would be, but Bloomington definitely had control that game.
Yeah, Bloomington, I mean, just that game 1 in general was just all over the place. There was a lot of misses early on. There was a lot of goals. And then that swing where Bladat had that nice top right shot. And then I think it was the kickoff goal to either come before or after. It was just this 2-goal swing for the Maulers that really just propelled them to take that game. And then they did a good job of closing out, just keeping the ball on the Flyers' end, really just containing them in their own end, and not really much you can do. You're getting starved and the ball constantly being threatened on your own net. You got to find ways to get out of it. I think one thing that I saw the Flyers could maybe do better is not instantly look for the huge clear on defense. They'd kind of, oh my God, I'm playing.
Oh my.
Not get me in there. I played Challenger a bit.
There
That
we
is
go.
funny. That is a misclick. But game 2 underway here. Gonna see if the Flyers can bounce back. They really gotta hone it. I mean, they've got a sub right now, but I think they gotta hone in on defense and not be too panicky to instantly clear the ball. And I think that will help them out a lot, because right now Blaudat's just eating up those clears, and that is a preset change to be noticed. Blaudat has switched to some, like, a completely different preset on the Octane, maybe to get in the heads of the defenses. Hero trying to get a double, and Lando's gonna have a little bit of time. Beats one off the backboard. Clash has to make this read. He doesn't. It could be a shot, but nobody's there for the follow-up for the Flyers, and that could have been a golden opportunity to come right out and score.
No, yeah, the positioning on the Flyers is...
Ooh.
Oh, wow. What a shot by Lando. I was going to say, not the best. They've been either pushed up too far, all three of them, or there's two sitting back while one is trying to force it in the net, but... Yeah, wow. What a shot.
Yeah, that is a great double from Lando. Like, perfect follow-up from the touch from Swish, I believe, who was initially trying to just keep it close, but couldn't get back to it. And then instantly there was a follow-up from Lando, and it was a perfect double. They did not have the backboard defense ready in time, and it's just a textbook shot. It's really nice. And that's a confidence builder for the Flyers to know that you can get the lead back again and maybe expand on it, but you gotta deal with the clears, I think. But so far they've been looking okay, and that double to start things off is really gonna propel them forward, I think.
Yeah, we haven't really seen much out of the Maulers this game. I'm not sure. Maybe that preset change was a bad idea? I don't know, but...
Well, time will tell with 3 minutes left right now. Yeah, like you said, I mean, Bloomington struggling a bit to start off this game. I think they do have one more shot on the board, but it really feels like the Flyers have something to say. You know, you got to turn defense into offense at one point, and that's a big double commit. Lando gets a really good touch mid if there's a follow-up, but Swish is way over on the left. It's back to Lando. There might be a play here. Blaudat should get a save. TKD 0 boost, just chipping it in.
Oh.
And the bump comes out. It's open. It's a slow roller. Blaudat gets back to it. And that is a crazy sequence and scary if you're the Bloomington defense. How is it that open?
I mean, yeah, just sigh of relief, I guess. I don't understand how that didn't go in.
It is just, I mean, pure chaos going back to game 1. It's just written all over again about halfway through game 2. Now Blaudat looking to pop this one over Swish. We'll get another touch, but maybe Clash can follow it up, denied by Lando, and Swish with a clean beat on the defense. TKD with the bump that's huge. Might be an open shot for Lando, but doesn't have enough power on it, as he's going to look to turn. Doesn't get the ball quite past Clash. Now going to leave it for Swish as... Yeah, St. Cloud really... Well, they were figuring out something. They teed up Blaudat perfectly, and the double commit from the defense. Hero can't quite keep it in, but he is going to lay it off for Clash. Gets it over one. There's a follow-up from Blaudat. Takes it low. It's a pass to Hero. Is hit off the mark. TKD had no boost there. And they're kind of threatening with some touches towards the net or towards Central, but nothing too threatening so far for Bloomington.
Yeah, I mean, Flyers is just kind of staying in control this game. I mean, like, there's just not really that many threats coming from Maulers, and it's definitely something they need to fix.
And now Swish is going to take this one. Gets a reset, but I don't think he has boost to quite get back to that one. TKD going to look to 50. Goes again. It's a double commit. There's a lot of double commits coming out, I'd say, from both sides, but right now with a minute left, Bloomington's got to find something together. Their low boost. Going to look for their Hero Blaudat. Their Hero Kep's going to win a huge 50, and they're just going to tie the game like that.
Wow. Wow.
It is just, I mean, another game flip opportunity, like in game 1, where it's just a great 50 and Clash is ready to follow it up. Hero Gonna look to maybe follow up on his assist. Bladat trying to put it back in. Swish gets the save. Back to Bladat. Doesn't put it on target. There's only 35 seconds left now. Lando gets a beat. Bladat trying to race back. As TKD gonna be on this one. Loses the 50. Back to the corner. Lando looking to get the ball somewhat still, but right now it's all over the place. And it's hard, even if you're a good player, to have the ball go so fast all the time with nobody really taking possession. It's really chaotic, and it makes maybe lower skilled players like even more effective in this environment, because you can't slow the ball down, you can't control it.
Yeah, exactly.
As 1 second remains here, Swish in front of his own net,
way.
gotta get a 50, it stays up, but Lando's able to get back, and they just hope that it's gonna drop to the ground. That was a bit scary for the end of regulation in game number 2, and we head to overtime. This one pretty big. You don't want to reverse sweep in a best of 5. It's so short of a series that it really can go by quick if you drop two games instantly. And Swish now looking to go off the ceiling, does beat 1, but Clash able to keep this one, and no follow-up though, so TKD's got time. Gonna leave it for Lando. Hero's back for the save, but Lando looking to read that one well. Clash should get decent touch. It's a pass out to Bladat, who has to jump over the oncoming demolition attempt. Says Clash, shot not powerful enough. And Hero with low boost here can't really quite do anything here, but Bladat, he has a good opportunity here, but the backboard is covered. And that's something that the Flyers need to keep doing, or else Bladat will end this overtime.
Yeah, and talking about the stakes of the reverse sweep, it just feels like a disappointment too, because the Flyers were leading at one point in this game and the last game, and it's just not enough. They can't keep the ball out of their net. It's going to be 2-0 Maulers.
Yep, Hero just zero boost TKD trying to go fast. I think he was just respawning off the demo, and the quick commit was just too obvious for Hero, and he's gonna get the Maulers this game 2 win. So I mean, both these games were really just a 50-50. The Maulers, I mean, they tie the game off of a 50 that they win, and it's a really good start for the Flyers. It was that Lando double. It was really promising, and then the rest of the game just felt like it got it. I mean, at one point, even after the goal, it felt like the Flyers were playing better and had more control of what was going on the pitch. But now the Maulers, I mean, they've just last second just taken both of these games. It's like,
yeah,
throw everything you thought of and saw in the gameplay of games 1 and 2 and just look at the goals, I guess. I mean, it's just like these last second turnaround games for the Maulers, and it's working. They only got to get 1 out of the next 3 games here. As we head into game number 3, this could end it. This could be a sweep. Both these teams sitting at 1-1 right now. Bloomington looking to go above 500 if they can continue their success, as Hero had a really nice game last game, had an assist and a goal to end the overtime as well. TKD looking to control this one, gets blocked towards the ceiling. Clash, that's a powerful shot on, saved by Lando. Should be a decent opportunity. Hard read, but TKD has really good backboard defense there. And it's going to pass it mid, back to TKD. It doesn't go anywhere towards the net, but a little bit of a spark there from the Flyers.
I mean, yeah, there's not really... doesn't feel like the Flyers are fully there yet. The Maulers have kind of... Oh my god, what a shot from Hero. As I was saying, the Maulers have taken control back.
Yeah, they looked promising there, and then a giveaway touch to the sidewall. It's very well timed by Hero to get that nose of your car right as the ball hits the wall and just pinches it straight into the net. And I know he was trying to get some touch towards the net, but the straight shot there is definitely difficult, and a really good start for Bloomington again as Lando's going to cut this one. Bumps Swish with 0 boost. Now it's a free ball for Kep, who is going to go to the right side as there's somewhat open space. But somehow there's still... How was Hero on the ball? He just gave it to them, and then he's just able to turn on it. There's no follow-up. It is just another chaotic game, and I could not predict how this one would end. Hero tries to get a reset, but Bladat gonna be able to get another touch. Good follow-up. Can he get the 50? It will go mid. Clash hits the good bump out of one of the Bloomington players. They were all three just there. I think it was Clash. He gets one.
Yeah, there's the
And then
one
Bladat
bump
turns
you're talking
around.
about.
Good bump. There's the
I don't know if
physicality
I've seen
that
a
we're
single
looking
demo
for.
from the Maulers yet.
Yep, and that should be their bread and butter when they're on top of their game. But I mean, you do have a 2-0 series lead, and I think both teams have areas of improvement that they're looking for. It's the start of the season. It's the most grueling. There's teams that start off horribly that end up being in the major finals and even the LAN finals. So it's really just about getting used to each other. As Swish maybe going for the dubs, he gets the bump potentially, as Lando's gonna keep them within the series. They got 3 minutes, but there's a start for them at least.
It's just a all-around good play, getting Clash out of the net, and it's free ball bouncing.
And they need more where that came from. I think they need to match the physicality, because they've shown some threatening opportunities. They need to be confident too. There's been some follow-up opportunities where I think they're just too far back on defense to make anything out of the opportunities they create. And when you're down one, you got to be a bit aggressive. As Hero off the ceiling, can't quite get anything. As Swish up in the air, it's a good first touch, gets the reset. Gonna be denied by Kep though, and Kep is just all over the place. I think it took him a bit slower to get going maybe in game one, but games 2 and throughout this one, he's been, I mean, kind of the main catalyst for Bloomington in terms of offensive production and defensive production. Is TKD gonna take a 50? It's gonna lose maybe to Clash, but Clash does go missing. Swish has an opportunity here. Rushes it a bit, loses his flip. Hero goes missing. Bladat gonna look to take a 50. It's a big win. As Lando gonna bounce off of the corner, unfortunately, as Swish looking to control, loses the ball. Clash to the backboard. Bladat shot off the mark. Hero to follow it. It's gonna be off the backboard. Now Clash has some time. Bit of a difficult catch trying to avoid the bump. Bladat will win over Lando here. They've got one committed. It might be open, as if there was a small sliver of an angle. Good bump. It was going to be denied by his own teammate, unfortunately, as TKD to the backboard. Bounces off the corner. Shot from Swish. And the fate of the bounce is going to give a nice lineup for Swish to put this one away, as it's an unfortunate redirect to his own corner, and good luck reading that. It's a great shot and good reaction time by Swish. And now we have a tie game. So with a minute left, the Flyers, another chance where it feels like it's a 50-50 game, and they've got to come away with it to stay in the series. But now Lando off the corner. Hero just kind of being annoying. It is going to set up a good ball for Bladat, but a bit of too much of a first touch there to really get anything going. Bladat with maybe some good bumps there, as he's going to instantly turn. Gets it around one, and Clash is ready at the midfield. Bloomington, within the last minute of the game, just love to just take the lead and steal the game away.
Great job by Clash for being there. That is an amazing play.
Really good passing play, and it's definitely more difficult to be, in my opinion, like in cohesion with each other, as TKD could score here. That could have changed quite a lot of things, but team cohesion in high pressure moments like these 1-goal tie games, even in overtime, it's, in my opinion, it's really difficult for a team that's stressed out to find those extra passes. Clash is an open net. And that's the 2-goal lead. That's finally that coverage goal that they really never had. It was just a 1-goal game throughout this entire series, and now Clash with another one to get them to a 2-goal lead with only 20 seconds left. So the Flyers really hoping for a kickoff goal or just some spark really quickly.
It does not look like they're gonna get it. I mean, you could say the series, or the series is over, but I wouldn't count on it just yet with how crazy these games have been.
And I mean, all it takes now is what Clash is doing. He's stalled a good 6 seconds off the clock. His teammates get touched, and there's just not enough time for the Flyers to come back. The Maulers will move up to 2-1 and sweep the St. Cloud Flyers in a very, very chaotic series up until that last game where there was some comfortability with that second goal, or with the fourth goal. And the Maulers moved to 2-1. The Flyers look to go to 1-2. They unfortunately did not have, so they had TKD playing there. I think he played great. They did not have Flash, who was their third. And they are just all 18 apparently. But yeah, they got a lot of potential there. I think they just need to maybe go over some replays, because like that team has a high they've got a high mechanics ceiling, I think, and it kind of showed there. It was Lando running the show for a bit. Swish had a nice shot to keep them within the game, and then just at the reigning moments of game 3, they kind of had it slip away from them. So the Bloomington Maulers will get the victory in week 2.
Yeah, I mean, what a game. It felt so close, even though it was a sweep. Like,
I mean, yeah, like the first 2 games were both 1 goal, and then that third game was really only a 2-goal win for them until 20 seconds left. So all 3 games, pretty much a 1-goal game or tied throughout the majority of the series. And there were complete shifts in who had the advantage and who didn't, which is not really something that you want to have in a series that you win. But I mean, like, a win is a win, and for points, it's especially nice to sweep for game differential. But both teams, I think, can definitely take some pointers out of this one. I think the Maulers, they once they ramped up their identity, their physicality, they really started to pull away. And then it was like the Flyers responded with the same physicality, but it was for 1 play maybe. And then kind of all that confidence was back to 0. And then it was back to default Rocket League. So yeah, once Bloomington started getting things going, got them some confidence. They've got great speed, and they can be a threatening team when they execute those physical plays. But that'll be it for the Bloomington Maulers and the St. Cloud Flyers. I believe the next game,
Outlaws, Senators, I believe.
Okay, that's right on the sheet. The Kansas City Outlaws and the St. Paul Senators will be coming up somewhat shortly. Is 6:45 the time, or do we try to push it earlier?
Whatever the players are down for, I guess.
But yeah, that's a quick series. It's good for production. But after this break, the Kansas City Outlaws will play the St. Paul Senators, and we'll see you guys then.
Underwater.
future's right now.
Wanna start a revolution, wanna take it to the streets. That renegade execution, and we ain't got no time to sleep. Come on and shatter the hourglass, and throw a fistful of sand. Ain't no time like the present, so make a move, make a stand. This is how it goes down. Got that vision, got that know-how. So take a look around. The future's right now. The future's right now. Look around, look around. The future's right now. The future's right now. Look around, look around. The future's right now. We got high expectations, never settle for less. Every day a revelation, I keep on guessing what's next. We're standing on the edge, not afraid to fall. Sky's the limit, build it bigger, now we take it all. It's unstoppable, never impossible. Just take a look around, the future's right now. The future's right now. Look around, look around. The future's right now. The future's right now. Look around, look around.
We're good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 2 of Challenger. We've got the not the Bloomington Maulers. We have the St. Paul Senators and the Kansas City Outlaws playing against each other. The Senators right now, believe are 2-0. I'm fact checking. Yes, they're 2-0, while the Outlaws are 1-1. At the bottom of the 1-1 teams right now. So this could propel them quite a bit if the Outlaws are able to win here today. The Outlaws with Cole, Nero, and Ryoko, and the Senators with Busy, Landon, and Pops.
I'm just getting news that Nero will not be here, and they're subbing in Light. So
Another sub.
yeah, another sub. Huge, amazing.
So Light Wigglebean. What a name.
Oh my.
But that'll be awesome to call if they're able to score. But yeah, that'll change things up a bit. And it's a sub for the Outlaws, who early records I don't think really matter. But doesn't really help you when you have a chance. If you do win with all these 1-1 teams, you kind of put yourself in a spot where you're within the land standings at the moment, which is always nice to have. You never want to like have your team lose games because that first trade window, I mean, teams are hungry for really, like, if they don't see them, in my opinion, like if you don't see yourself as like a top 4 team at LAN, it's almost like if you're really trying to win, you have to make a change. And that's, I think a lot of people and players in this league think that way. So there's a lot of transactions that probably will happen at the trade window. There always is. But you definitely don't want to be the teams making that transaction. Some teams like to, I'd like to think that they would like to transition well in from the draft, but the the players have joined. Light Wigglebean. I don't know if it's his debut in Challenger or not. That is probably takes the cake for the best name in the lobby, but here we go. Game number 1. Don't know like a good, well, only Wigglebean and Ryoko I'm not familiar with, but this should be a good series. The Senators look like they have a pretty stacked roster.
I mean, yeah, Busy is, I mean, he's a highly rated player. I don't know much about Landon, but Pop's also a good player. So yeah, not surprising that they're scoring within 10 seconds. Oh, 20, I don't know how to count.
Yeah, only 20 seconds in, and yeah, Pops played in Challenger for a bit,
Yeah.
And played actually in, or no, that was Pope. I get him mixed up. That's a shot from Busy. Played in Challenger for a bit, and Rising Star. Landon a new face to the league. I can't remember if he joined last season or not.
I believe he was here last season, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, played against him, and Busy, who now in Challenger has been kind of, he's been a premier player at the start of the season, I think, for the last, like, for maybe the 2 seasons prior. And then I think he dips down to Challenger as Ryoko trying to get a double there. Cole looking to keep this one in, can't quite get the touch that he was looking for. Busy now. Handed off to Light Wigglebean. I have to say his full name. I love it. But Busy now should have a clean beat. It's open if Pops can get the demo. It's off the post, though. And Wigglebean will look to clear as Landon gonna shut this one down. Cole can't quite get anything going in the corner there. Ryoko goes missing. Wigglebean has third man popping this one really high. So 2 players do commit. Light Wigglebean gets the bump, but then hits the ball at the same time. Cole with the shot on, and it's in. It's not off the post this time, and the Outlaws regain some consciousness back after the quick 2 goals by the Senators.
Yeah, they're kind of finding their footing, and I mean, without that amazing demo from Wiggle Bean, I don't think that play would have conspired. But what what an amazing play!
I mean, Light Wigglebean is really like living up to their name right now. They're playing pretty well. They've got some really good demos. They've been forced into some third man scenarios where they've made some good decisions on where to put the ball. So really good right now. Really good look if you're the Outlaws, as Pops now pops it over one, but gives it to Cole, and it could be a mistake, and it is. Cole's gonna take advantage and just tie the game like that. 2-goal swing.
I mean, yeah, they tied it up. I mean, I don't know. The last series we had was, they also had a sub, and it was, as much as it was a sweep, it was very close. So these first round Rising Star players really know how to step up when they need to.
Yeah, I mean, some of these third round Rising Star guys are, in terms of salary, like, and probably gameplay, well enough to be a starter in Challenger. They just quite weren't selected in Challenger, and this is the spot to prove it. If you're a sub in this league, you can easily, if you have a few good performances or two subbing up, you can easily find yourself in Challenger next season. It all comes down to how you do perform, though. As Cole, Zero Boost just trying to get anything going, as Wigglebean also Zero Boost. Ryoku to keep it in, can't quite double it. Landon gonna take control of this ball, but Cole with a good challenge, gonna deny it to Busy. We'll lose it to the corner. Ryoku Zero Boost does get beat. The bump almost impacted Pops, as Landon can't quite redirect it. The defense right now is pretty solid from the Outlaws, and that's unfortunate pinch off of the sidewall, and it's similar to the last series. It's just pure chaos. There's very little chance for control because the ball's just going so fast. I'm gonna look for that player to get that first initial touch to slow the play down so that they can put up a solo play or a shot of their own, because right now it's all over the place. It's backboard pinball. It might work though. Light probably got a reset, but way too low to really make anything of it. Now Ryoku on the left side, gonna be able to lay this one off for Light, as Busy Zero Boost though. It does have to give this one away. Landon jumps early, but we'll get a clean beat. It's gonna bounce off of the backboard. Light there first, but Pops is able to deny. Now Landon, no boost, but the backboard might be open. Busy looking for two, as Ryoku's gonna shut him down. Ryoku Zero Boost. There's a lot of Zero Boost, but they like to, I think the Outlaws really like to push forward. And I think they're fine if they have momentum, but that's at the expense of no boost. So if they make mistakes, it's going to be real tough the other way, because not a lot of boost can't really get you anywhere. As Light Wigglebean kind of turns the wrong way and now has a bit of an awkward clear. No one there to really put a stop to it, though. Cole in the corner gets denied by Busy, and Busy almost gets past the last defender. A crucial touch on the defensive side as Landon starts a dribble. I don't even know if he tried to pogo there potentially, but it kind of looked potential, as Landon with, and it's just so crazy right now. Busy now in the corner, everything's fine. The nerves are at an all-time low with 10 seconds left. Pops might have found his way through the defense. Busy looking to keep this one in off the corner. Light Wigglebean with a good clear. Landon's gonna let this one go through. If Light keeps this up, could be dangerous, as Landon looks to drop it. Wigglebean gonna keep it up. Starts a good dribble over Pops. It's gonna be down the pre-flip, gonna be denied, as they just needed about half a second more and they would have scored.
I mean, I don't know if it sounds crazy to say this, but it seems like Wigglebean is kind of holding the Outlaws together right now.
I mean, I don't think it's crazy at all. I mean, they're really good possession behind the ball. They've got some really impactful clears when the Senators get in a comfortable spot. There's this really strong or awkward touch that the Senators don't know how to deal with. And so far he's been doing quite well as Wigglebean, I think, almost got denied by his teammate there. Cole's going to take this one, slows it down. This is what you like to see with the dribble at the 50. Going to be off the mark as Light's going to pinch this one across. Busy's ready for it. No double will follow. Pops. He gets it over two, but Cole's only drive challenging. Landed with the B. Ryoku's got to maybe get a touch. I don't know how, like, players read this gameplay.
Yeah, the ball
so
is moving
chaotic.
so fast, and they just have the reads. It's insane.
It's the challenger practice, I guess. But looking for some sort of composure here in overtime, as a win for the Outlaws here could mean really well. I think they're playing really well as Busy gets it over one, is now going to take control of the ball. Cole's going to maybe look to challenge. Busy just hitting it forward. Landon there. It's a good touch, making the defense awkward. Pops now. Gonna get beat by Cole to the sidewall. Landon now has time. I like the possession touch, but Ryoku's ready for it off the ceiling. Busy with the clean beat, looking for the bump on the defense, but somehow Cole touches it and gets the save. I mean, he looked like he was completely bumped out, and now Light the other way. Oh, just goes missing. Tries to keep it in, but that could have easily ended the overtime.
I mean, yeah, just a slight mistouch there, and the game stays going.
Now Light with another good 50. Landon not able to do too much with this, but forces an outcome from Ryoku. Light now to the corner. Busy to deny, does not get the follow. Cole with the drop down to Ryoku. Is it enough to get it past the defense? Wigglebean's last. Kind of gets bumped off by Pops, but you want a challenge here. Does make it happen. Busy taking his time, gets it over one. Backboard is open, gets the 50. Landon trying to keep this one in. And Will in the corner. Pops now looking to control it. 50 goes somewhat central. Busy has a shot chance. Barred down and off the crossbar again and out. And the Senators just can't buy one.
It's crazy. I don't know. Busy just seems so like scary most of the time, especially in like 1v1 situations, and I'm just not really seeing much from him this game.
I mean, there was a chance there. But yeah, I think another thing to point on is the difference between Premier and Challengers style-wise is that's on the goal line, and the super sub Light Wigglebean is gonna take game number one for the Outlaws.
What a goal. What a goal from Light Wigglebean.
And they're just truly the prophecy right now. What a performance. I think they're just earning their spot right now.
Yeah,
on the
honestly.
team, top to score, wins in overtime. Really was the impact player for the Outlaws in that game, in my opinion. But the Senators just so close, at least two times in that overtime. They were not able to finish and put away a goal that was the final product. Busy had that shot that was barred down. It was in the corner. It was like bar down and up to the crossbar again and out.
Yeah.
It was just truly unfortunate because just that one shot has to go in, and it's a completely different series outlook right now for the Senators. But right now, Outlaws with the sub Wigglebean, they're looking pretty good right now. They get that game one win, and with the sub, getting that game one win is really crucial because this game, now if they're able to get to two with the sub, that sub starts to get a lot of confidence. As Landon, though, 7 seconds in, and wasn't it like game one where they scored two goals and within the first 30, 40 seconds or so? This is...
I think so, yeah.
Might just happen, man. But I mean, two players on defense there just not able to make a play. I think they might have been playing Landon's reset as Ryoku's got a really good follow-up. What a shot.
What a goal from Ryoku.
What a shot from the Outlaws, as it's just a good read on Busy, able to recover off the ceiling and perfectly lines themselves up.
Wow.
And these goals just happen occasionally, and you're like, wow, how is the gameplay so crazy when those shots are going in? But Busy now with the kickoff
no.
goal, and the response from the Senators, I mean, it's like you get the clip that you want for the match, and then it's all taken away by the kickoff, and it's good for the Senators, but 17 seconds in, we have 3 goals, and you hope that it somewhat settles down for both these teams, because on kickoff you don't really have much say in how it goes.
Oh, might be another
Is he
one.
down?
4 goals in 30 seconds. Oh my, what a play.
And this one's just... Ryoku had a chance to turn there off of Cole's touch off of the sidewall. It could have been a clear, but Ryoku does not turn and then is forced into an uncomfortable save that Busy just puts it top cheddar. Too difficult to save there for the defense, and just those little decisions that can really make up whether a goal happens or not, as Cole's gonna be denied. Follow up from Landon should set up Ryoku, who jumps a bit early, but might set up Wiggleby in the fake. They run into each other, but Cole's gonna have a shot to the top left corner. It's an amazing shot in a world of absolute chaos and uncertainty.
I mean, 5 goals in the first minute is insane.
And we need to settle down. we don't need this many goals. They're gonna be... Everyone's gonna be here for longer. We gotta show some defense out here. It can't just be great offense. We gotta have some good defense. But yeah, really good. I'm liking this game a lot more than the previous game. As both teams getting settled in for sure. Is Busy gonna follow this one up to the backboard. Gets a really good 50. Maybe bumps the defense, but Cole's gonna able to get a clear. Pops with a dangerous touch off his own corner. What a touch from Landon though. That eliminates the threat of Ryoku's control. Busy to the backboard. Both players go missing. Wigglebean gets denied as Ryoku's zero boost. Really good play to keep it close. Does end up giving the ball, but Cole with a nice first touch does go past it. Block from Pops as Ryoku's just gonna hit this one forward. Free ball for Landon, who does get denied. Cole now tried to pop this one up, but the first touches right now in those 2 different moments for either side just not good enough to create a solo play that was effective. Oh, the player goes missing and it's wide open.
We were denied a light Wigglebean goal. Unfortunate. Ryoku had to decide to be selfish and put it in himself. Fair enough.
And I mean, the defender reading Ryoku's touch there that doesn't come through, and at a certain point in a match, you have to give respect to your opponents, and that time they gave respect to their opponents, and it did not end up working. They end up missing the ball as Pops now might be able to find Busy, but careful not to overextend here. So Busy's gonna go back to his corner, and now he's gonna not be able to land. Has a bit of an odd recovery. What is happening? Ryoku gets bumped up to the ceiling and is able to follow it through. As now Pops and Busy both commit. Busy does win a huge ball, which felt like they had everything going against them there, but they are able to get something for it as Landon looks to cut, gets bumped off by Ryoku, who really has become really threatening for the Outlaws. As Cole has a chance here, he's got a lot of space, puts it right side. Not a good save. Busy trying to get back to it. What is happening? Ryoku just gets pinballed into the ball, and unfortunately somewhat saves it for his own team as Landon with the skimmer, but this one's just gonna go over to Ryoku, who tries to follow it up, gets the bump. Pops now with the strong touch. Wigglebean might have overextended his stay. A really good demo from Landon. Save last second from Ryoku as minute 40's left. Maybe a shot, not strong enough, but man, everyone is just full send in pure chaos, but it's a tie game. It's really an important game in the series for the Senators here, who don't want to go up by 2. What a shot! Ryoku has just absolutely taken control of this game and the series. I think even after game 1, he's just been on fire. He had that early ceiling shot and now has an insane double. And I mean, where is this? He's supposed to be their third?
I mean, yeah, I feel like when you're on Cole's team, you kind of have to be mechanical though, because he's not bringing any of that to the table.
It's a crazy shout. But Busy, I mean, right away just gets a 50, and it's been like that for Ryoku. He peaks twice, and then they get scored on kickoffs by Busy twice. So the instant response of the kickoffs just negate maybe any confidence of the goal, as Busy's a bit awkward off the post here. Ryoku might have an opening. Should waterfall down. And it is just absurd how this series is playing out. Wigglebean now got a bit more quiet as opposed to that game one, which was insane from them, as Cole now to take control gets a good 50 win. Ryoku does get beat, but the ball doesn't really go directly to a teammate. Shot on net. Busy gets back in time. 30 seconds remain here, and the Outlaws are just always threatening, but gotta be careful not to overextend here. Busy does beat Wigglebean. Ryoku 0 boost. Gonna give this one to Landon. Should bounce nice, but it does turn around. Wigglebean in an open net, but couldn't turn in time, but still might have a chance. Busy gets back to it. 15 seconds left now. Busy with some nice touches, but somewhat slows him down as Ryoku. Busy puts it to the backboard. Cole has to be behind this ball. Does somewhat stay behind in a huge demo to deny any opportunity there, as Pops goes missing. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but either way, safety has been secured in overtime, as winner of this could be looking to sweep again. And I don't like double sweeps, but it's open. Can he get the angle? Ryoku off the post. That could have been it. And now Cole does have a free ball here with full boost, has Landon pre-jumping, so this could be a really good chance. As Cole trying to take a 50, gets the bump. This one not on target, but rolls mid. Wigglebean gonna take a 50, as Landon gonna give this one up. Cole, it's a nice first touch, goes for the reset, doesn't quite get it, but does land on the 50. Good follow-up from Ryoku, maybe he can get a bump here. Threatens it, but then kicks it out to Wigglebean. Two players commit, it's open after all of these are gone, but he lands on the ball, and I think Cole thought he had more time than he actually did.
Oh, open net? And Cole
What a
almost
save.
slots it. What a save, yeah.
But yeah, Outlaws threatening still, and to the Senators, you got to find a way to escape, because these chances are just way too threatening. This Wigglebean, really good touches there off of the backboard. Ryoku trying to get back to it, does fake. Busy has an opportunity here. He can take the game by himself here. Can he get the bump or the follow-up? Does end up pinching it, and on some of those, when you can't really score off of it, it's better to leave it. Most of the time is Landon trying to avoid the bump. What a save. And what decision making on the defensive line to not just go for the save instantly. He probably would have gotten bumped, but wraps around to the left side, more towards back post, and is able to get, you know, potentially a game-saving save here, as Ryoku and Wigglebean go up for this one. Pops has 2 beat. He's got 1 to deal with, but touch not threatening enough for Cole.
I mean, yeah, Outlaws have just been kind of dominating this game as close as it is, and Senators might score here. Pops? No. Denied by Wigglebean.
And you got to be careful here if you are the Outlaws. What a bump, Landon! Able to score. They finally got the Outlaws on defense for a bit. It's a great bump and a good beat on the last man, and it's just a textbook goal. That physicality, I mean, it's hard to be physical when everyone's going so fast and there's not really an easy read on what everyone's gonna do when everyone's just going so fast. So they finally get the Outlaws starved a bit, so they're more stationary and they're able to capitalize on the bump, and they're able to take the game. And what a game that was. That was that was definitely probably the most entertaining game we've had so far, in terms of goals back and forth. The Outlaws now, God, it really felt like that was just a pure masterclass from Ryoku. And with the kickoff goals that were in response to his goals, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you're able to continue to keep that same level of performance, which it's hard. It's hard to be able to have those opportunities again and to be able to execute them so well. So that's a big loss there for the Outlaws, but a much needed one for the Senators, who tie up the series here in a series that could have gotten out of hand pretty quickly. But Cole absolutely gets Goomba'd there light. Wiggle being a bit too quick to that one, so no possession to really come out of that. Landon gonna land. Should set up Pops here for the touch in the corner. They do try to find a bump, but then he gets the bump, tries to keep it in. Ryoku low boost. Does switch from to the Fennec to the Octane after that performance. I don't... Are we questioning their mental? I don't know what to question, because I think they played really well. Wigglebean has an open shot, and Pops can't read it in time as defense falls apart here. The Outlaws get a couple beats. Busy playing the double on Cole, I think, and then Wigglebean there to follow it up quick. The Outlaws looking to get back to their game one performance. In both these games, just so close. This entire day so far has been really close. Is Busy with a nice first touch, gets the reset, but not enough to get it past the defense. Busy's been really consistent with his first touches, and he usually keeps the ball close to his car after it, but for him so far, the defense has been enough to get it around him after he does get that first touch, as Pops is going to respond here. And good control from Landon, threatening the musty shot. Busy, very important role there in being perfectly timed there on the follow-up. If you don't have someone there, this opportunity doesn't come to fruition. And now a minute gone in the game, and it's tied. Can we have some sort of dominance happen?
Yeah, I mean...
it's all these 50-50 games that, like, you can't really read on who's gonna finish better, but it's all for entertainment. That's all what they're playing for.
Yeah, no, these games have been so close. There was, 9 goals last game, and it came down to overtime. Like...
And I mean, it's just constant 1-goal games or into overtime. It feels like every game so far has been like that, as Cole dropped this one down to Wigglebean, who keeps it in. Landon backwards, gonna take a 50. Busy does get one, but Cole, a good first touch. To the backboard it goes. There's someone ready. Ryoko 0 boost. He does get a good touch, though, to make Pops control a bit awkward here, as that could have just been a wide open net if he doesn't get that touch as third man. But now 3 minutes remain here as Cole kind of goes missing, but this one gonna go all the way downfield. Ryoku can get it, but it's dangerous. But landed too close. That could have been a wide open net. Pop's gonna lose a 50. It's wide open for Cole, and he's gonna put it away as the Outlaws take a 1-goal lead off of a huge missed opportunity from the Senators.
I mean, yeah, that's unfortunate. Landon's just playing a little bit too close, ends up backflipping, and it's just a free goal for the Outlaws.
And that's a big one to give up on. We haven't seen like too many pinpoint mistakes in the series so far, but that was definitely one of them. But it really means nothing if you're able to get right back into it. The best players in this league will make a mistake and then be able to be just as confident as they were right before the mistake. And right now, that's what you got to do. If you want to be able to tie up this game, as Wigglebean, 0 boost does get past one. Landon trying to follow it up, but Ryoku does get a touch. As Busy now, maybe looking for the reset, and it's going to be off the target. Gets 2 to bite. Pops now central, but Landon not quite there, and I don't think he should have been, because that could have been a pretty big overcommit for the Senators, as Ryoku looks to clear it off the ceiling. Another chance for Busy. Does not get it past Wigglebean. Wigglebean has really impressed me coming from nowhere. I think it's his first season being a sub, and really proving that he can play in Challenger. He's got really good touches, and it's almost like, how did he not go Challenger with the gameplay that we're seeing right now?
I mean, yeah, he's really fitting in with the other Outlaws here. And as a demo from Wigglebean, Ryoku just can't get it. Oh no, he was pushed up too far.
And I think Wigglebean had such a great 50, but yeah, I think Ryoku ended up in front of the ball on the 50. It looked so good. And then to forward really bites you sometimes. As Ryoku flicks it, it should be open for Wigglebean. They can't get the read off the defense. And Light Wigglebean with his second goal to give them a 2-goal lead here with just under a minute.
Yeah, I mean, is this the first 2-goal lead? I don't know. It feels like
Of the
it.
series, I think it is.
The series have been just so close. It's kind of ridiculous.
And I guarantee you that the Senators are going to score again.
Yep, there it is.
Yep, this trend is very common and easy to predict, but good touch from Busy here and a really good read on the waterfall. Those waterfall, I mean, when I won in Challenger back in Season 7, it was the waterfalls touches from my teammate that would just set us up so well and make the defense so awkward. So finding that sweet spot and just being able to hit the ball hard sometimes can really get you, really mess up the defense and exploit some weaknesses. And I mean, right there, it was a really good read on the follow-up too from Busy, who I think he's starting to come to life, I think, as the series progresses.
Yeah, most definitely.
The Pops now maybe looking to pre-jump off of the huge touch, but just a bit too much for him, as Pops does get a defensive demo. And that's something that I think a lot of people underestimate, is how effective it can be to have physicality when you are on defense yourself, just to create space to get either that clear or to set your teammate up with limited boost. But hold up, Landon might be able to keep it up, but can't, as it's another close game, but the Outlaws barely squeak by, and this time it's another hero game from Light Wigglebean. The Outlaws are going to be up 2-1 in this series, and this could easily go 5. It felt like the Senators were so close to just winning this game. There's a lot of these 50-50 games where it's like, how did that team not come away with the win? But when those 50-50 games, even we saw it in the last series, when they don't go your way 3 times, when it's heads 3 times in a row, you can play good Rocket League, but sometimes that it just comes down to one shot that you might have missed or misplaced barely, and it might just be another kickoff goal. Pop's able to get back though, as game number 4 underway. That's a really good shot. Should be able to get followed up. Light Wigglebean.
Who else?
Praise his
but Light
name.
Wigglebean?
9 seconds in, he scores. It's a good save out of Busy, but when you're not able to get a good save into the corner that's comfortable for your teammates to get back and for you to get repositioned potentially for another shot, there's really not much you can do. You can have the best possible save in that scenario and it might not matter. But Ryoku also up with Wigglebean. Busy gonna try to set up an outlet play to Landon, who is able to get back to it, but the defense should be able to clean this one up, as Cole with a powerful touch does fake it. Pops is ready for it. Can be dangerous in those split-second decisions to fake it when the ball's going that fast, but Wigglebean with a good 50 is gonna bounce out. Ryoku gonna collect the boost, gets 1 touch. Busy gets beat, it's gonna roll down. This is dangerous. Pops was behind it now. Busy 0 boost. Just being in front of the ball there is so important, and to be able to have enough momentum on 0 boost to find a way to get your car right behind it so that it's not a threatening shot. As Landon with the drop down pass, Ryoku does get a touch, but it does give it to the defense. Weak shot going to be saved by Cole. Cole with the solo play opportunity here. He's going to go to the corner, and it's going to be denied. Ryoku now to keep this one in. Busy does get one, tries to get a reset. They can't quite get it. 2 big misses. They've got time, but that first touch just a bit too fast. And Landon, the third man, able to keep them on offense.
Yeah, Outlaws are doing a good job of keeping the ball out of their net for once.
There's double commit though, so now the Senators Busy now off the ceiling, opts for the ground pinch, but it's covered well. And one trend that has continued to be present throughout the years of MCS is that each league improves quite a bit each season in terms of defense, in terms of offense. Some of the older Premier seasons would definitely be considered some of these Challenger seasons. They're not too far behind. And Challenger gameplay really, I mean, there's teams, I've been on teams in the past where I've been on a Challenger team and we'll scrim teams before LAN that are on Premier teams, and like, there's something about the difference between the Challenger gameplay that it's like more difficult to read, I think, for Premier players, and it can be good enough to where you have Challenger teams beating Premier teams, which feels like it should be uncalled for, but these players are really good, and a lot of them have a chance, depending on if they're able to consistently play this well in Challenger, to get back to Premier. I think Busy's definitely the one you look to in that conversation, but finally, like, a game where it's not 5-4 goals scored in the first minute, and it's finally some back and forth. But right now, the Outlaws looking to close it out, potentially in 4 if they're able to hang on to this lead. Pops, though, has an opportunity for Busy, but the shot's so weak. When Ryoku can't get back, and it's just such a soft shot, but Ryoku trying to recover in time, and I think Cole might have gotten bumped a tiny bit from Pops, but it's a pretty devastating goal to give up for the Outlaws, who felt like they had maybe the series in their grasp, but now it's back to a tie game, and this is at the point where you either close it in 4 or we're going to game 5, and it's all going to come down to possibly 1 goal.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we got game 5 overtime here. These two teams are just so similarly matched.
And it's going to have to be someone. I mean, Light Wigglebean's been the hero for the Outlaws in the first and then the third game. And then, so, I mean, it's been hero plays from Busy. It's been kind of Busy versus Light Wigglebean in terms of who's finishing at the top of the scoreboard and who's closing up the
say,
yeah,
right? Busy versus Light Wigglebean, but that's what it's been.
And it hasn't even been this one-off thing. Like, it's not just some one-game performance. Like, Wigglebean repeated what he did, if not better, in the follow-up game. That's a really good pass from him, too, to Cole. Not going to find the back of the net. 30 seconds, though. This is golden goal territory. You got to be right on your feet if you want to be able to...
What
wow.
a shot from Wigglebean.
It's Wigglebean.
I mean,
I
who else?
genuinely don't get it. What a touch.
Who
and
else
then
is scoring
perfect. Top right.
Busy? I don't think so. Light Wigglebean every single day.
I don't think anyone else hits that shot there than Light Wigglebean in that moment. 24 seconds left. And he could be the hero and sub for his team, as they do like to respond instantly, though. But only 15 seconds left. It's go time for the Senators. As Busy is going to win, and maybe some nerfs start to pan out. They do win the 50. Ryoku's no boost. He's own goaling.
No!
And Landon's going to score. And, I mean, you don't expect that, but, like, you expect the possibility of there to be another goal. But no boost, and I don't think he thought he was going to touch the ball there.
That hurts.
He had no momentum, just trying to get back to it. And it's just unfortunate. Right at the finish line, and with 6 seconds left, the game is flipped. The series could flip here. Light Wigglebean, can he be the hero? Gonna go to the ground, and we have overtime in game 4, so an extra life was given for the Senators here if they're able to pull this one out, as Pops going to start a dribble here, gets it over one, doubles it mid. It's dangerous. Ryoku's missing, I think, but Light Wigglebean there to bail him out, and it's just constantly calling his name as Busy now. Keeps this one in. What a first touch. Can he get a 50? It's going to drop down in front of the net. Cole, smart to collect here, is able to avoid the bump on Landon and get it past him. Landon will cut here. The follow-up goes somewhat stationary as Pops gets bumped out. Ryoku, no boost, just going to put this one forward as Landon going to try to offer 50. It's a bit dangerous, though. You don't want that high 50 to come in your corner when you're low boost, but Wigglebean now, I think, was deciding if he wanted to leave it or not for his teammate, but has to turn and cut. As I'm about 50 seconds into overtime here, it's a bit awkward on the defense here for the Senators. Back to Wigglebean. Can he beat the Hurricane? Ryoku bump last man. It's open. And Wigglebean, I don't know how it's going in. But Light Wigglebean with the hat trick to close it out. And oh my goodness, he was the X Factor player. And he bumped Landon. I didn't even see that. I thought he was just landing on the ball. He's able to bump Landon off of the save.
Wow.
And who would have called for a better sub performance? I don't think I've ever seen, and most people call me the super sub from my past, but like I don't think I've ever seen a player step in like that and be the guy, like, to win them every game. I'm just shocked. What a performance.
Yeah, I mean, wow. That's insane. That, like, wow.
You think he earned a spot on the roster?
I mean, yeah, after that own goal from Ryoko, I was a little bit worried, but the I don't know, he ended up not letting it bother him, I guess.
Yeah, Light Wigglebean just I mean, it was from the gate. There was no get used to the series at all. It was instantly just, we saw the impact of him. And Ryoku had like that very impactful game. I don't know if it was 2 or 3, but he had a monster performance, and then they were able to just lose by just 1 goal there, and just barely fall short. But I mean, other than that, like, the Outlaws had that series. There was close games. And I think towards the end of the series, things started to get a bit inconsistent for the Outlaws. But, I mean, they got it together at the end. And Light Wigglebean bailed out his teammates a couple times. I mean, all players really on the Outlaws really making a huge dent in that game at different times. It was Ryoku totally had a 1-game control over the entire lobby. That was at 5-4. So, I mean, outside of that one loss that really could have gone their way, the Outlaws, they felt pretty comfortable in this series, which is kind of surprising because they had a sub, but then we learned that Light Wigglebean is the man.
Yeah, all right. Well, we have like 3 minutes until our next game. So
it went from a sweep to game 4, all 1-goal overtime stuff. So looks like the next match is going to be the Brainerd Victory versus the Omaha Buffalo. Go Rob.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, totally for the Omaha Buffalo. But that will be coming up here very shortly. So we're going to send it to a very tiny break. And then after that, we will have the Brainerd Victory going up against the Omaha Buffalo. That'll be all for me tonight. But huge shout out to Shig for running the broadcast. I know how grueling it can be over time. But thanks for watching, and I hope to continue watching because Rob is going to be playing, and he's very entertaining to watch. So we'll see you guys there after the short break.
Yo, I'm a lazy motherfucker, that's what everyone sees. Ain't it funny how you wanna be the best, but you can't even get up and get dressed? Wasted, face it, you're never gonna make it. Rockstar, you won't get far. I know you're confused. People tell you you can be anything you wanna be. Wanna go to outer space, superhero in the streets. Damn, what a lie. What a time to be alive. How have I survived? Left the battlefield, 1974. Takes hold, then I just might wind up dead. Wasted, face it, you're never gonna be the one. Rockstar, you won't get far, but at least you had fun. People tell you you can be anything you wanna be, a king or a queen, as long as you got a dream. Oh no, it's a lot, they just wanna take your life, try to tell you it's a battlefield. People tell you you can be anything you wanna be, wanna go to outer space, superhero in the streets. Damn, what a lie, what a time to be alive, how have I survived? That's the battlefield, 1974.
Hello. Welcome back to MCS Season 12. I am your host today with Shig. Well, Shig's streaming, but I'll be the primary caster today as Shig tries to run everything. I know it could get really difficult behind the scenes. So I'm here today. We're going to be streaming the Victory versus the Buffalo. Now, the Buffalo are coming out super strong. They're 3-0 so far. Victory, despite the name, I don't believe they've gotten one yet. Looking to get their first on the board here. And we're a little bit behind schedule, so I'm going to kind of rush us a little bit. Do you have any prediction?
I don't even know who's on these teams, to be honest, but I think I'm going to be voting for Victory. And
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I was going to say I wanted to go Brainerd. Just the underdog story, and I'm also a Brainerd alum, but you know, it's so hard to root against this Omaha team that's been nothing but dominant so far this season. I mean, they have a +7 game diff. They're 3-0. They've already played their other game. I mean, it's hard to root against that, but I did team with Whitlock and win a 2s tournament that AK had hosted a while back. But regardless, I think I'm going to take Omaha in 4 here. They've been really strong. As I say, that Spalti up for a double, gets it past 2, and gets the first goal of the game. Rob caught out a little awkward on the post with no boost, and Spalti takes advantage.
What a goal.
I mean, goodness. What a way to start it off. A 1-0 lead 30 seconds in. I mean, there's a whole lot of game left, but just an absolute message sent. It drops down in front of the Victory net takeover now to the sidewall. And a lot of these players, super big names within the league here. I mean, you have Takeover and Rob teaming up. Fena, I've not heard much about Fena, but I did get to cast the last series that the Buffalo played in on stream, and they were dominant. Fena was a big part of that. So, I mean, arguably one of the best players on their team. On the other side of the ball, you have Spalti, Juxo, and Luigi. Luigi coming out as kind of the consensus, potentially best player in Challenger, just based on Sal alone. Rob now gets a dunk on Juxo, equalize it. As I'm discussing how strong of a team the Victory have, I mean, fantastic dunk. Shoots it right at Juxo. Doesn't matter. Rob with a follow-up touch as well. And, I mean, 1 minute and 12 seconds in, not a bad showing from either roster so far. Not a whole lot of offense. I mean, we have 4 shots in the entire lobby, but for threes, it's not that bad.
I mean, yeah, I feel like this is kind of what you expect, a high-scoring first game while the teams are kind of getting into their rhythm.
Rhythm mentioned. Luigi now with the demo. Juxo dunks it in front of the net. Luigi tries to get a follow-up touch. Does he get it? He does, and forces the own goal. They had no other option. Victory now taking a 1-goal lead. I mean, there was nothing that Rob could have really done in that situation. You just had to jump and hope that Luigi didn't actually hit the ball. Unfortunately, it did get pinched down straight into the net. Gets popped left right away. Rob is there for the follow-up touch. Spalti has to get one, does get one. Luigi with the follow-up touch. And one thing I'm noticing about this Victory team, they're very quick to follow up on touches at every opportunity. And you don't see that a lot, especially on week 2. But it just goes to show that the Victory can definitely play better than their standings show. But on the other side, you have a really tall task in trying to beat Buffalo here. And they've been on such a tear so far this season. As I say that, Rob does get a demo. Fena just goes missing. Tries to get a back pass over to Takeover. Takeover now up in the air. Full boost. 1v2. Gets it. Tries to get around 1. Gets a bump. Juxo with a 50. Rob full boost now. Takes it up the wall. Gets the ceiling reset. Luigi left on an island. Just a gentle shot though. So Luigi gets a nice save and sends it to the corner. And I mean, the Buffalo on defense now, trying to make something happen to get it off of their side. Takeover gets it to the wall, tries to get it past Luigi, does. Rob is up, got one touch, can't get another. Fena, just a little bit of a side flip, tries to get a back pass now. Juxo decides to send it towards the backboard. Takeover gets the 50. Not a lot of boost on the side of the Buffalo, but they do get it out of there. Rob the only one with boost. Takeover tries to do something cute, couldn't quite get there. Doesn't matter. Fena with a tying goal. It is now 2-2 in game 1.
Yeah, there's just no one jumping for Victory. I'm not sure what happened, some kind of miscommunication, but yeah.
Yeah, 100%. That could very likely, especially week 2, if you don't have a lot of reps with your team, that could be a big deal. I mean, I've experienced that recently even. We just played with Big John, the third on my roster for the first time yesterday, in terms of on a match, and we had a few of those, so I can get where that's coming from. However, Buffalo will take every goal they can. Takeover tries to get it past one, couldn't quite get it. Rob with the bang. We're seeing a lot of boomer ball on the side of the Buffalo so far. As I say that, Fena now gets to gather it, tries to take it up the wall, gets it past 2. Luigi has to get a touch, does get one. Balti now gets it up the sidewall. Gets 50 by Rob. He still has full boost. Gets the musty around 1. Oh my goodness. I mean, if someone from Omaha was following that a little bit tighter, that could have been, I mean, pretty much montage worthy. You see another jump. Takeover goes for the psycho. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting that this early on in the series. But I gotta respect the hustle. Trying to make something happen. Rob now tries to get the sidewall, does get it up 1. Gets the next follow-up touch. Just kidding. Side flips. Fena now tries to get a pass made. Luigi clears it to the left side. And I mean, both these teams having strong showings so far. Buffalo with 7-8 shots, 3 goals now in 33 seconds. That could potentially be the dagger to set the momentum for the series and give them the first game. Victory hoping to cling on to anything. I mean, they need to make something happen in 33 seconds that they haven't done for most of the game here.
I mean, yeah, victory started out really strong, and it's kind of just slowly crumbled away.
100%. As we see, they do get a chance here, but no one quite following up. Buffalo, where as awkward as could be there. And oh my goodness, gets pinched towards Spalti. Pops it over one. Rob is there, does get a 50. This is an opportunity for Omaha to maybe get one more and really seal the game. Luigi gets one clear, but has no boost. Spalti with the demo. Tries to get it past one. Does. That's a goal. And just caught out. I mean, you would never expect. You would never expect Spalti to be able to recover like that and get it past one. Oh my goodness. I had no faith, but that was, I mean, that's Spalti's peak.
Yeah, honestly. It looks like he's just gonna like hit the ground, maybe pogo off a little bit. He's got nothing to do with the ball, and then he just gets a beautiful touch over the defender.
100%. And it's just such a tough one. I just found out Brainerd beat my roster, so I'm actually rooting against them. I hate them and they're evil. As we see Luigi try to get it past one. Does get it past two. Feina now, last back. Juxta now potentially trying to get a sidewall here. Does get it. Feina again, last back. Does get the crucial touch needed. Luigi sends it at the crossbar. The great read from the defense to send it into the corner, but Luigi's still trying to get it mid. And just so much pressure from the victory. I mean, they do not want that goal to be in vain. Luigi now with a diving save. Almost the end of overtime here. 40 seconds in, Juxo gets a pass out. No one quite back for Feina. Get a goal. And that is just tragic for the victory here as they tried and clawed. Tied up the game with 2 seconds left. Just to make a mistake and give up an open net in overtime. And the Buffalo take a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, they're kind of slowly finding their way back, kind of finding their footing, but it's just not enough right now.
Yeah, and we see, just looking at the stats, I mean, Buffalo had 10 shots. Victory not too far behind with 8. And it's really interesting to see that the Buffalo only had 3 saves. And the Victory had 5 and just could not do it. I mean, it's a tough situation to be in. They just, all it says is that they need to get more shots on net. And the Buffalo just need to continue doing what they're doing and being as dominant as they have been. And I mean, they could start the season off 4-0 right here.
Yeah, most definitely.
See Juxo take it to the sidewall. Rob gets it past one. Luigi with the deep clear. Juxo is up, tries to get it past mid. Takeover is there. We saw a psycho attempt earlier. Couldn't quite get the power needed to make another attempt at it. You see 2 now in the corner. A little bit of awkwardness. Spalti with the shot. It is just wide left. Takeover now gets a 50 on Juxo. Juxo floating forever. Takeover now tries to get it past one. Rob gets a demo. Takeover gets a demo. That's about as open as it can be. Luigi is in the net. It does not matter. Rob, it's the first goal of game 2, and the Omaha are keeping up their momentum here. Great start from the team. Great plays. Oh my goodness. I mean, just a super physical goal there. You love to see it. We saw it quite a bit last week when they were on stream as well. They were just running pockets, and they continue to do so here. Takeover now. Tries to get a pass mid. Spalti is there for the clear. Juxo, no boost. Trying to make anything happen. Couldn't quite do it. Takeover now with full boost. Gets it past Spalti. Tries to get a pinch off. Couldn't quite get it. Luigi with a clear, but Feina is up fast. Not a lot of boost. Can't quite follow this, but can make it look like it. And it just feels like the Buffalo have had total control since the first kickoff. And it's just relentless. I mean, as soon as the ball gets hard cleared by the Victory, it gets back to the Buffalo side just as fast. We see Rob now try to put a shot on net. That's as open as possible again. There's just no one back this time. No demos. All it took was a great pass from Takeover. Spalti with a little bit of a miss jump there. And the Buffalo with the 2-0 lead. I mean, there's not a whole lot that the victory can really do here. The Buffalo are shooting 2 for 2, and it's all they've needed. And Rob now with another demo tries to get a pass mid. Can he get it? Great defense from Spalty there. Juxo pre-jump takeover there with full boost. I feel like the one thing the Buffalo have been super, super strong with is just holding on to all of the boosts on the map, making sure the other team just doesn't get any touches that they want. And controlling the boost means you're pretty much controlling the game for the most part. The other team has to play at your chosen pace. I say that Luigi gets a shot, but couldn't quite get it past Fena. And it gets popped over one. Luigi gets bumped off. No one on the side of Omaha having a whole lot of boost. As I say that, it gets pinched towards the victory side. Can Spalty get back to save this? They do get there. Takeover now. Tries to get a shot on net. Luigi with a diving save. Spalty now has to hit it across mid. Luigi bangs it out. Rob, no boost. Takeover. Oh. Just gets bailed out by the crossbar. I thought that was bar down, but not quite. Takeover. I don't want to say it just trolled Fena a little bit, but I think Fena could have taken that. Now the victory getting an opportunity here. Rob goes to missing Fena, backflips it into Luigi. That's the last person you want to have the ball in this lobby. Luigi gets a bump off one. Takeover sends it to the sidewall. And feels like the victory are finally getting their footing a little bit here. As I say that, Rob gets a pop. Tries to get over one. Awkward bounce. Luigi now 1v1 against Takeover, basically. Gets it past. Fena is there with no boost. And the Luigi gets the boost steal. I mean, my goodness. I feel like despite the victory having so much control and getting the ball, keeping on this half, they're not getting the quality shots they need to pull away with any sort of goal or win here. I say that Luigi pops it past one. Fena is there. And Takeover now, try to shoot an open net. Spalty is there. Rob almost getting the bump. Takeover now has to just clear it. Juxo with full boost goes for opts for the sidewall, which is an interesting choice there with no one else on. And has to dive at this now. Rob, no boost, does get the dunk anyways. Takeover is up, but just goes wide. Fena now tries to bury one, but also can't quite get it on the mark. Spalty has to clear it. Oh my goodness. I mean, while the Buffalo don't need the goal, that would have been real nice to continue on and get another cushion goal. Takeover there. Has to get a save. My goodness. I mean, no goals have been scored, but it has been an eventful last 3 minutes.
I mean, yeah, the pressure feels so threatening from both sides, but the shots are just not quite there.
100% Fena now. As we say that, gets it past one. And get the flipper set. Not quite. Juxo now. Tries to get it past Rob. Passes it to Takeover. Takeover dunks. Rob floating around. Tries to get past one. Fena sends it to the backboard. 2 are there. Luigi sends Spalty flying. A little bit of a miscom there. Luigi now with no boost. Has to try to get a touch. Takeover fakes. Oh my goodness. A little bit of a double commit. They do get the save on the side of the Brainerd victory. Fena now tries to get a shot. Takeover is up here. Tries to get it past one. Can't quite get it. Luigi's up fast for that. And Omaha just trying to stall any way they can, making sure that the Brainerd victory don't get another goal like they did last time. As I say that, Juxo gets an open net. And while there's 11 seconds left on the clock, it's not unlikely the victory, fold here. They did it last time. There's another chance that they do it again. The Buffalo have to lock in, have some ice, and get it to match point. The victory, though, gonna try to do anything they can to make sure that they're not down 2-0 to start the series. So now sends it Spalty in the corner. Fena gets a 50. Luigi has to get a touch mid, but spikes it on accident. And the Buffalo are up 2-0.
Wow.
And have the victory against the ropes. Oh my goodness. I mean, holy smokes. Not a lot on the stat sheet for either roster. Although Rob coming out with 2 goals for 3 shots, you love to see a 66 shooting percentage. On the side of the victory, 2 shots, 3 shots, 0 shots. And again, the Buffalo aren't out shooting the victory by a whole lot, but it sure feels like every shot the Buffalo takes is gold. They're just able to get as many as they need. And the victory can't catch a break when they're on defense. But we'll see if they make any adjustments here in a very quick turnaround for game 3. Fena gets a good kickoff, but no one to quite followed up. Spalti on the sidewall. I mean, I'm seeing already some attempts at quality passes that bump Spalti with a shot, and that was some of the best bump playing that we've ever seen. I mean,
Yeah, what
at
a
least
play.
in this season so far. Juxo gets 2 of them out of the play, and Spalti, with no boost, gets the open net shot, essentially. I mean, way to muscle through and get on the board fast, because it seems like the Omaha Buffalo were just taking the wind out of their sails as much as possible. Luigi tries to bury another one, hits the crossbar. Spalti there, gets it past one, couldn't quite get it. Fena tried to get a clear. Juxo with the fake, though. And still no boost on the side of the victory, trying to get one more goal here on the board. Spalti gets a 50 with Fena. Luigi now takes it mid, takeover, full boost, jumps up with the ball, tries to get it past one, but Spalti reading it the whole way up. Rob now tries to get a clear. Luigi with a sidewall. Oh my goodness, I almost had to change pants. We see it go to the sidewall again.
The victory has come out with so much pressure here. It's a complete flip almost from last game, where Buffalo is just completely dominating the first bet.
Yeah, I don't know what the victory maybe said. It could have been as simple as, hey, let's just play faster and then let's just beat them to the ball. We're going to generate more pressure. Or it could have just been a whole 45-second conversation about a change that needed to be made. But this, regardless, it feels like they're just coming out with a way more heat this time around, like you said. I mean, they have had the ball on the side of the Buffalo for at least 70% of this game so far. See, Luigi now gets it to the sidewall, tries to put a shot on mid off the backboard again. We see a double the side of Omaha. Juxo is up, no boost. Opposite just pretend. Takeover now has to get a touch, does get one. Is there anyone back? Spalti is there, plays it smart. I was nervous that Spalti's gonna hit it mid there, but smart of a player as Spalti is, Ops put it in the corner, but it is right in the middle now. Spalti tries to get one touch. Rob inches it back. Fena is there. Luigi with almost full boost now to 50, just watches it drop and land right in front of him. Just a little bit of a misplay from Takeover and the Buffalo.
And yeah, just a miss from Takeover, and it's a free shot for Luigi. There's not really much you can do about that.
100%. And the Buffalo, who were up 2-0 in the series before this game, now letting 2 straight goals happen. I don't know if they've really done that so far this series. I could be wrong, but it doesn't feel like they have, at least. You see Juxo now going for 3, and I believe that's the biggest we've seen, and it definitely did not come from the victory up until this point.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of a common trend where you get the first 2 wins, you're like, oh, we just need one more, you kind of lay back a little bit, and the other team kind of just steps on the gas as hard as they can.
If I've learned anything from my experience at LAN, the hardest game to win is match point, but Rob here gets one on the board for the Omaha Buffalo. Great kickoff. Great read. Unnecessary demo, but I love to see progression. And that gives them a little bit more of a chance. I mean, we're only halfway through this game. You're only down 2 goals. The Buffalo can still close it out here, but the victory still definitely have to be feeling good, because I believe this is the most goals that they have even scored so far. We see here, Spalti tries to get a past one, does. Hops to mid. Luigi is there, beats Takeover the ball, but Rob is up early. Everyone on the side of the victory just watching Rob, not trying to dive at that. And now Rob tries to get a past one, couldn't quite get it. Fena with no boost. Takeover up with full boost. Spalti gets a hard clear, sent just wide of the net. Could have maybe gotten a shot on, but just trying to get it off their side. Spalti, accidental backflip. Luigi is there, pops it over one. Tries to get it past Rob, couldn't quite do it. I'm seeing, suddenly, it feels like the Victor are trying to control the ball a little bit more, which I don't know if I agree with that approach, with how dominant they were to start. It felt like they allowed 1 goal and reverted back to trying to slow it down and, play this pace of the Omaha Buffalo. And from what I've seen so far, they were playing so much better when they were just speeding up and beating the Buffalo to every touch. Now They give one to take over. Rob is there, gets a shot on net. No one back. That's 2 straight for Omaha. They're only 1 goal away from tying this up. Again, no one beating anyone from Omaha to the ball.
I mean, yeah, before that first goal from Buffalo, it felt like Victory were gonna take a like 6 or 7-0 like game win, and then they kind of just slowed down and like lost all momentum. It feels like.
Yeah, 100%. It just felt like they got nervous or realized, oh, they can still score on us, and slowed down significantly. Juxo tries to get a 50 past 1. Feina is up, no boost. Tries to get a pass off. Oh my goodness, Luigi with a wonderful save. Rob almost sneaks one in. Take over. Try to get a pass, couldn't quite get it. Juxo is there. Luigi, it's a bump on one. Juxo with the follow-up touch, full boost off the corner. Tries to get a pass, gets one more touch. Spalti, oh my goodness, sends it back to the back wall. 36 seconds on the clock now. Buffalo trying to close out the series, but they need one more goal just to tie it up. Brainerd Victory clinging on, trying to ensure that they're not out of this one yet. Trying to get back up on the standings. I believe they are 1 and 2 now. And they need anything to happen here. We see dunk from Spalti. Good clear from Takeover, but Juxo is there. One touch middle. Luigi is there for a 50. Juxo now on the sidewall. Obstacle for the bounce. No one from the side of Buffalo near the ball with boost. Spalti is there. And that essentially seals up game 3 Victory. Playing on for at least one more game.
Beautiful.
And I mean, a much stronger showing. Much stronger showing from the Victory this game compared to the rest of the series for sure. I don't know if it was just a matter of, okay, we're losing, we got to figure something out, or maybe they just got a little bit more comfortable. Either way, you love to see it for them. And if you're an Omaha fan, you're hoping maybe that was just a fluke. That was just one game they gave up. They bounce back, they get one back. I mean, holy smokes, I didn't look at the scoreboard just now. Get Takeover some help on defense. Lord have mercy, he has 8 saves.
700
and no one else on
points.
his team has one.
My.
I mean,
It's insane.
the Victory, though, outshooting the Buffalo that game 14-4. Goodness. Victory only getting 1 save. They're playing at mock speeds this time around. If they keep that up, they can take this to 5. Buffalo obviously can make any sort of adjustment here. Losing one game, maybe they make a switch up. I know that's often how Rob likes to take it, one game at a time. Don't base it off the whole series. Try to see what they can make happen, though. Victory there with a great pass to open it up. Oh my goodness. Again,
In the first 6
like,
or 7 seconds, I mean, they just completely destroyed the Buffalo there.
I'm putting in a ticket to get you banned, I think, after that one.
If they make me cast, I'm gonna slip as many 6-7 jokes as I can.
Goodness. You see Rob now tries to get one. It's a dunk, but Feina also getting a shot off. Luigi there with the save. Takeover gets it past 2. Juxo gets bumped. Feina, no boost. Rob tries to get one. It just feels like everyone and their grandma is diving at this ball right now. Holy moly. You see Takeover with a 50 in front of the Victory net. And pop up from Rob. Juxo with the good clear to the side while Luigi pops it up. Juxo with another follow. I mean, it just feels so different. I don't know if the speed just changed for everyone, if suddenly no one cares anymore and they're just diving at it. I feel like there's no space for anything in this game. It's just boom the ball, keep it away from the other team, make something happen. Hopefully we're the ones that score. And it's such a different vibe.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I mean, there was a big demo threat there from Juxo diving at that Feina. I mean...
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Unfortunate there, as Feina got nervous about the demo and then panicked. Probably didn't know Rob was there. And just dove at it, accidentally dunks Rob, puts in the net. they've shown that they can score a ton of goals. This Juxo almost gets another one. Luigi has to drop back. Takeover now. Guys get it past one. Couldn't quite get it. Oh my, awkward. Luigi now with the clear. But Rob with the quick follow-up. I mean, again, it just feels like the ball is getting boomed at every opportunity. No one's giving anyone time to gather it.
Feels extremely chaotic right now.
Luigi popped the ball again. Rob is there, gets one. Luigi with no boost, dives at it, but Fena with a hard clear takeover. Gets a 50. Fena is there again, no boost. But Spalti gets it clear to the corner. A trade demo between Luigi and Takeover. We see Fena pops it up for Rob. Rob tries to get off backboard. Can't quite get the second touch. Does get the demo on Juxo. Takeover, full boost. Gets an opportunity for a 1v2. Gets it past one. Takeover, sent it backward. Fena there, but gets a save from Juxo. And we're seeing so much pressure. Oh my goodness. Neither team wanting to let up. Victory not wanting another goal as Juxo goes missing. We see Spalti now with the 50. Rob gives the ball to Luigi. Takeover off the ceiling like a maniac. Gets the 50. Rob and Spalti trade. Fena tries to get a shot on net. Couldn't quite get there. Tries to pinch it mid. Takeover pops at the backboard. Juxo's the only one that can make a touch on it. Does and keeps it semi-close. And I feel like the Buffalo are in full panic mode almost. I feel like they're just trying to get anything to work out. They just keep touching the ball. They're bumping each other. They're hitting the other team. And I feel like the Victory are in a very similar situation. If Spalti was falling a little bit closer, that could have been a third goal for the Victory. Almost still is. Be a 50 go to the sidewall. Luigi now gets opportunity. 56 boost. Try to get a pass to Spalti. Does get one. It goes off the crossbar. Almost Takeover with the save. Oh my god. Fena now with no boost. Gets it past Luigi. Rob does jump up. Gets a corner touch. One more to the backboard. Takeover a little bit awkward. Not sure if there was a bump or an awkward landing, but Juxo gets a boost grab. Takeover with a nice clear. And I mean, a minute 15. I think that's the longest the Buffalo have gone without scoring a goal in a game. And if they get held scoreless here, who's to say the Brainerd Victory don't stand a chance in taking this series?
Yeah, it feels like the momentum is completely flipped, and I'd be scared if I was Buffalo right now, especially if they do hold you scoreless.
Like game one, Buffalo were in a ton of control, and right now they have an opportunity. Juxo with the diving save because he saw Luigi was getting demo chased. Buffalo now with another opportunity, goes off the crossbar. Fena too close. Luigi now with an open net. Juxo almost got the steal. I thought maybe.
Yeah, it looks scary because all three Victory players were flying up the field, but it actually ends up being just an open net for Luigi.
I was convinced that goal steal was going to occur, but I guess not. As we see, I mean, 34 seconds to score 3 goals isn't impossible, but it's kind of grim. Let's make that 4.
4 in 30 seconds might be unrealistic.
Yeah. And Hardy was just trying to cover the connection error. That's fine. We're still in here. And yeah, like you said, 3 is tough. 4 is, let's just go next. 31 seconds in a threes match against a defense that the Victor has been playing. It's tough out here. And again, Takeover has 5 saves. Between the last 2 games, 13. The rest of his team combined in the last 2 games has 2. They get 1. That's the difference that Buffalo have to make. Like, they have to make this change.
Victory are laughing at themselves.
Yeah. I mean, the Omaha Buffalo were so balanced. They played so well defensively and offensively, and it was all around it was the entire team. The last 2 games, it feels like Takeover has been left on an island on defense a lot. And if they can get back to how they were playing at the start, I mean, goodness. They could close it out. Luigi gets a diving save, doesn't let the Buffalo get one more. And I mean,
Wow.
it's Ooh.
We started the stream with with a sweep, game 3. Last series, game 4, and now Champions Field is insane.
Yeah, this is a tough one. It's because Buffalo were up 2-0 in the series, no?
They
I mean, you
were
can't.
they? They were, I
I-
think.
Yeah,
They
so
were.
like reverse sweep.
Reverse sweep?
Oh, that's such a tough spot for the Buffalo. I mean, you came out swinging so hard. Oh yeah, because we were saying the last game is the hardest game to win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Those who know. Um, I mean, golly, that's such a tough thing. And the victory are playing so balanced too. Each player had at least one goal. All the goals were assisted. Everyone almost had 2 saves. Almost the exact same shots. They're playing like just a total unit this time around. Buffalo have to figure it out. They did have some time there in between this game and last game. Took more time than they previously have. And now we're going to see if that makes a difference here. Fena is up, gets 1 touch. Duxo gets a free clear over 1. Takeover is there. Can't quite follow it up. Rob is there for the corner touch. Tries to pinch it. Couldn't quite get one that he wanted. Takeover off the wall. That's on net. Rob doesn't have boost. Just opts to clear it to the sidewall. No, not really any other options there. Spalti gets it past 1. Takeover goes missing. Rob gets a 50. Almost gets dunked and lets in a goal, but luckily bought enough time for the defense to get back there. Juxo opts to leave the ball behind. As you see the victory. Again, just controlling the ball. As I say that, Omaha get it past. It's on the victory's goal line. We're seeing a lot of double commit as well is what I'm noticing. A lot of, honestly, from both rosters. And I'm not sure if it's just panic or miscoms as it gets sent off post. Wonderful pass and a good try at the shot. Didn't quite get it though. Luigi now in a 1v1 versus Takeover. See, it gets popped mid. Rob is there, but sends it off the post. No one can even buy a goal this game. You see Spalti go missing. In a minute and a half, we are still scoreless in this game 5. No one wanting to make the first mistake. Luigi gets it past 1. Can't get it past the second. Fena with the 50 in full boost. Spalti sends out the backboard. Takeover gets a interesting touch that was not expecting. Luigi with the sidewall. Gets it sent mid, but a great 50 from Omaha. Gets a clear out to the side of the victory. And it is so fast-paced. Fena almost gets a shot, but Spalti just chips the ball away from the net. Juxta now slows the pace down, gets a 50 towards mid. Rob pops it up high. Takeover trying to come off the sidewall to get 1. Sends it back to Fena. But he has no boost. Spalti now gets it past. Takeover, still no boost. Great wall dash from Spalti. Tries to get it past mid. Couldn't quite get it. Rob is there with the clear. Rob pops it now. Not a whole lot of boost in the tank. Tries to send it. Couldn't quite get the pass mid. Juxo now sends it to the side of the Omaha. Fena tries to get it past Luigi. It's a pass off, but Takeover with the save. Another shot at net.
Oh my.
We go missing off that pass. And it just feels like this is a totally different series. I mean, we saw some offensive powerhouses on both sides, and now we're just seeing both teams just taking shot after shot after shot like a fun Friday night. Luigi now with the save. Takeover pops it at the ceiling. Can he get past 1? He does. That's right.
Oh my God.
Everyone from victory kissing. It gets sent to the sidewall. That was as awkward as it could have been. They're so lucky that no one from Omaha was there to punish. And I don't know if Whitlock is watching this, but he has got to be so nervous for his team. I mean, to make it this far in a reverse sweep and to choke it in game 5 would be tragic. For the side of the Buffalo, you don't want that to happen. A minute 36, the first goal of game 5 is scored on you. I mean, great bombs. Luigi there with the cleanup. Oh my goodness. 1 goal lead in the potential reverse sweep. Buffalo have to do something to stop this from occurring. You see Fena. It's a pop over to takeover now. Pass it back to Rob. Rob, a little bit awkward. Faulty. It's a pop mid. Luigi is there first. Can he get another? He does. Takeover with the pop mid. Does have full boost to follow this. Opts for the reset. Rob now with the hard clear. Luigi beats Rob to the ball. Spalty getting every bump that he can. It's just sent off the crossbar though. I love the vision that Spalty had to just say, I just need a bump because this could go in. Does send another shot that's off the crossbar. This is still a 1-goal game with 1 minute left on the clock. Juxo with the clear. Fena pops it at the side of the victory. And again, the Buffalo are just in pure panic mode as they try to get one. It just keeps getting popped in front of the net. And the victory, despite being as awkward as possible, are still walking away flawless. They haven't allowed a goal in basically forever, minus the garbage time one last game. I mean, oh my goodness, the victory almost get another one. 30 seconds left. The Omaha Buffalo, desperate, trying to make something happen. Luigi with the attempt to pass. Fena pops it. No one from Omaha with boost that can follow this up. Spalty just stalling it. Takeover now. Wow, I didn't think Spalty actually got that reset. That was fantastic. Fena now with the attempt at a dunk. Couldn't quite get it, but it gets cleared from the victory. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Trying to make anything happen with Luigi.
Shot.
That's the dagger.
That might be the dagger, as they say. Spalty is out of his chair, walking around his room. He's hyped. I mean, fair enough, because
I was gonna say,
a reverse sweep while you're what 1-2 in standings right now against the Buffalo.
Against the number 1 seed.
What a
the number 1 seed that hasn't lost yet. They've only dropped 2 games the entire time. I mean,
just wow.
The victory gave more losses to the Buffalo than they've gotten all season so far in their other 3 series. And just a great showing. Victory when they needed it most, clutched up and took it to 5. Oh my goodness. I mean, way to show ice. And in a league where there's a LAN, that's the type of energy you need to have to stay in it. And just good on them. Shout out to Buffalo for being so dominant in the first 2 games, though. I mean, I'm not sure what happened, if it was a confidence or like overconfidence thing. But my goodness, they were so strong to start. I can't believe the victory came back and won that.
Yeah, wow. I mean, I'm just speechless. What a game.
100%. Yeah. I don't remember what the last series of tonight is, but to try to top that one, to follow that one up is going to be real tough. And
we have Inferno,
again, I just want to shout out.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be a good matchup. Shout out Spooky. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to follow up, though. I'm hoping the next series is also a heater. I'm just speechless. That was just such a good series. Either way, thank you guys for tuning into this match. Stick around and watch Burnsville versus Fargo to close out the night. And make sure you use your Twitch subs too, by the way. Let's get the Prime subs out. The Prime subs, they clutch up, they help the prize pool, and we appreciate it a ton. And great games, and see y'all next time.
'cause we're children of the sun. I gotta get to
Welcome back, MCS to season 12. I'm joined with Far here for another challenger match. We saw last one go to game 5. Luigi and friends barely squeaked that one out against Rob Takeover. And now we got new teams on the pitch. We have DJ and Inferno versus the Fargo Steelhawks with, of course, Spooky as their GM, as him being the third round. Interesting team comps from both sides. Far, what do you think of this match?
I can foresee maybe not one as close as our last one, as that one was quite the nail biter. I was able to get in and watch the latter half of it. It was a great series to watch. But these teams sitting a little bit lower on the totem pole here. Fargo Steelhawks currently sitting at 0-2. Unfortunately, a bit of a rough start for them. Meanwhile, the Burnsville Inferno 1-1. Not terrible performances from either team. Fargo was able to at least bring it to 5 against Chicago last week. Meanwhile, Burnsville was able to get a 3-1 win and then another very close game 5 against the Rochester Rhythm. So far, it's looking like Burnsville definitely has the edge here. They have some pretty solid offense and some very great team chemistry, but it seems like they're maybe not lacking, but they haven't been able to fully build upon their skills within that realm yet. Meanwhile, the Steelhawks themselves are sitting somewhat in the same realm that's just showing a little bit less, at least statistically. So it's going to be quite an interesting series to watch indeed.
Yep, and here we go. Game 1, kicking off. Kickoff goes in favor of Burnsville. DJ on the ball. Tries to get an early one here. Unable to get it before Has turns it away. Now Schlonk in the corners. Puts that one up toward the wall. More bumps coming out. A little bit of awkward gameplay into the corner, but Fargo able to turn that one away. DJ now off the sidewall. Gets another touch. Trying to follow it himself. Low boost kind of running out on the play. Uncle Stan now called into the corner. This ball popping out. Schlonker's first to it. The kind of awkward ball right in the middle. 50'd well, though. Defense has held strong so far.
Well, first stand so far, not a whole lot looking at least for offensive pressure for either team. Just a bit of a feeler game, but that's usually how game 1 is. DJ actually having a breakaway opportunity here. Flair able to get over to the ball and keep it out of the net. Demo coming from Has going to open up some of that momentum coming from the Steelhawks here. Uncle Stan has control, has some boost, but immediately challenged by the Fargo defense. A good 50 there coming from the Inferno, but ends up falling back to midfield. It's looking like this one is a bit more of a feeler game than I thought.
Yeah, and Has now into the midfield. Drops this one down. Shot opportunity. Uncle Stan tries for the dunk. Spooky's still there. I have known a lot of these players, just about all of them on the pitch have been here for quite a while. None of these are rookies. They have been here before. Spooky playing up to Challenger, though, for the first time. All other players here have had their Challenger times. You know, they've been here multiple seasons, and they know what's to be expected of them. But Spooky, a little bit newer on the pitch. We'll see what he can do as that last pick in Challenger. Just barely sneaking in at 48. See if he has one here. Shot saved away by Uncle Stan. Now Schlonk on the follow. Pass mid. Spooky not able to get it before DJ does. DJ shot toward net. Schlonk back pass. Not quite good for the Burnsville. And Fargo will stay alive. 0-0 on the scoreline still. 3 minutes down.
Burnsville especially finding themselves in a bit more of a tougher situation, as every push that the Steelhawks have made so far has just gotten them a little bit further down on boost, and it seems to be whittling away at that Inferno defense. But a breakaway opportunity here for DJ. Gets a shot on target. Has what the double commit is going to get the save. DJ unfortunately plays it past the teammate. Demo from Uncle Stan on Spooky there is going to create a bit of a panic on the rotation. That was going to fall off the backboard. Schlonk looking to find it on target. Gets saved away by Spooky. Again, not too much risk coming out of either of these teams yet, as they haven't really gone for anything crazy. As DJ going for the reset, almost finds its way in, but gets just a little bit off that crossbar and keeps it away.
Yeah, it's been a little panicky out of both teams, to be honest, but they've both managed to hold strong on the defensive end. Both teams sort of putting out some feeler shots, putting out some attempts, none of them finding any. Still 0-0, 2 minutes on the clock right now. Lots of chances just sort of petering out from really awkward gameplay without too much of a follow. I'd love to see a bit more follow-up from teammates, a bit more connection on these passes. That shot opportunity almost goes in. DJ now off to the corner. Schlonk there, opts to buy time, knows no one's challenging. Teammate hopefully staying middle for this ball. 100 boost now on the play. Flair trying to follow that one up, not able to. Has now to the sidewall, tries to leave it for Flair. This shot opportunity not quite good enough. Uncle Stan saves that one away.
Low boost on all points for the Inferno. They've got to find something, even though small pads can be a godsend here. Uncle Stan with some control ends up losing it in that corner. Has this one off the backboard. Pinch off the wall. It's a great pinch coming from him. Flair able to pick this one up, but Long able to get an immediate stop. Spooky just trying to keep pressure going in favor of the Steelhawks. Opportunity here on offense, but that one gets cleared away just past the 1 minute mark, and we are still sitting at a 0-0 goal.
Yeah, not a lot of offensive pressure for either team. Just kind of been in the midfield for a lot of it. I mean, there's been chances just like that one, and DJ sinks it in, but that is definitely an anomaly in this game and not exactly what was expected. Flair and Has just double committing early on the wall. The ball pinching out easily mid for DJ to slot that one away. And Burnsville with a lead late into this game.
It looks like by how this game was going, the Steelhawks were definitely going to have the first goal there, but the fake great comms coming out from the Inferno to get the first goal. Still some time left on that clock, though, meaning that they still have the opportunity to tie it up. They sit on defense. Final 30 seconds winding down here. Spooky off the wall. DJ having the immediate challenge. Gets the 50 in the Steelhawks shooting box, but that one gets cleared away. A trade demo from Spooky and DJ, going to take this down to a 2v2 very briefly. But the challenge sends that one out mid. DJ's going to be up for it. Has the beat, but not enough boost to follow. Shank looking to get the follow-up, not able to get it there either. 10 seconds here. They've got to get it away now. Big 50 in the corner. Spooky able to challenge this one. DJ's going to be there to roll off the backboard. Almost finds a double, but unfortunately couldn't find the angle. And that one is going to hit the ground. Game 1 going in favor of the Inferno.
Yeah, it just kind of looked awkward out of Steelhawks. I mean, there wasn't really anything inherently that bad that they were doing or that many adjustments that they needed to make. I just feel like they weren't quite always on the same page. They were a bit slow to some of the midfield balls where I feel like you really need someone jumping quickly on them. But overall, solid game out of both teams. I don't think that this spells doom for the Steelhawks yet. You know, it's game 1. It was just one goal, one single mistake that provided the game win for the Inferno. But I feel like Steelhawks, they do need to look to change something. Their offense wasn't producing nearly as much as you'd like with a team with names like Flair and Haz. And I'm looking to see that this next game.
Very much. They did have slow burn pressure going out through that entire game. You saw every time that they would push down the field, the Inferno would just find themselves a little bit more awkward and especially a little bit lower on boost. But solid defense is able to win games just as strong as a lethal defense or a lethal offense. Sorry, and that definitely showed here. But Inferno coming away with that first game, it's Steelhawks. I think you put it perfectly. They just need to ramp up that offensive pressure, try and play a little bit more risky, as it seemed that they did not have very much of that in that first game.
Yeah, I mean, overall, not a bad look from them. I think that they had a few opportunities. It was just kind of that awkwardness in the midfield. I mean, it can be something that can be easily fixed game to game. We'll see if they do fix it here. It's not something as simple as, oh, let's just say, oh, be less awkward in the midfield. Here they do get a goal, which is really good if you're a Steelhawks fan. Flair dropping that one down in, but like there isn't a full-on adjustment you need to make. It's more so just getting comfortable in the series, getting comfortable with your teammates, and playing with confidence.
Absolutely, and that one definitely being a testament to that is just confidence all day coming from the Steelhawks. 11 seconds in, they already have a goal. Flair with control, has the dribble, gets it past one, falls off the backboard. A bit awkward here for the Inferno, but they're able to keep it away, if only momentarily, as Haz is going to immediately challenge that one on the wall. Uncle Stan trying to keep it away, but Spooky. No pressure, it's a bang downfield. Blanc able to get a demo. That's a shot on target, and that's an immediate tie-up coming from the Inferno.
Uncle Stan with the tap in. DJ here doing a lot of the heavy lifting with that bang up. Just such an awkward ball for the Fargo Steelhawks. Spooky comes up short on that corner read. The ball is just floating free mid. Uncle with the tap in. 1-1 on the scoreboard. Kickoff though in favor of the Steelhawks. Gets it around one, does Spooky. Now tries for the middle. A little bit of mistiming from Haz in the midfield. Makes that goal scoring opportunity completely vanish, and now on the other side are the Burnsville Inferno. Both jump, both miss. Flair bailed out by the misses coming out on the Burnsville offense.
Tragedy strikes for the Inferno. They get another opportunity there, but that was a golden opportunity, and they're definitely going to be wanting it back. But long pass up to DJ. DJ has boost, is going up off the backboard, but Haz is going to get a very nice touch off the wall, get that one cleared all the way down to the other side. Immediate commit from Spooky. Last man back is going to have to scramble here. Haz going to be able to get the first save. Bonk. 50 in the corner. That one's going to fall down. Bit of a double commit there coming from the Inferno, as now they're going to have to scramble a little bit to get back into a proper offensive rotation. Uncle Stan able to fake it over to Shlonk. Shlonk pass over to DJ. DJ electing to leave it. Probably a safer option, as Flair definitely had the beat there. You do not want to be letting this team get any pressure that they can get.
Yeah, both teams looking good on offense now. Both teams having some good chances. Neither looking favored to win this match just yet. 3 minutes on the clock now. DJ up early, gets a 50, drops right down to Flair though, tries to play it around one. Uncle better to it, tries to beat out Haz, not quite able to do so quick enough. Now Schlonkers into the midfield. DJ is up, tries for control, but a really long first touch means Flair is able to take that one away. Gets a flip, reset over to one. Spooky is there. This surely should have been a goal, but Haz gets a misread, and that is just a disaster out of Fargo. It should have just been a free open net. He should have just taken his time getting the read. and put it in. But now on the other side are the Burnsville Inferno, and the shot comes down. DJ miscommunication, the ball in front of net, just absolute chaos. Uncle Stan able to tap that one off DJ's hood. That was just insane defensive sequence. I don't know what was happening.
I think that was terrifying for just about everybody on the field, and even us in the booth. That was something else, as that one almost got cleared away, almost got saved by DJ, but it was just enough from Uncle Stan to get the shot on target. Schwank able to pitch it off the ground. That's the insurance goal that the Inferno need to take away game 2.
Yeah, the fake up followed by the immediate down, just completely outplaying Spooky. Quick kickoff play, not a lot of time to get settled on the defensive end for Fargo, and that will allow Burnsville to take a 2-goal lead coming into game 2.
With the shot on target, Spooky able to get a piece of it. As now Flair up off the ceiling, going with the 50 on DJ. Schlank's going to be there on the challenge. They have a double commit coming from the Inferno again. That one's going to fall safely into the Steelhawks corner. Uncle Stan with the challenge. DJ's the first man there. Got to get to it first. And Flair, phenomenal touch on the midfield line. That one's going to fall all the way back to the Inferno back line. Uncle Stan, however, with a great clear. As now this one, again, finding itself on the Inferno backboard. Flair with an immediate challenge. Has some presence on the ball, but unfortunately not enough to get it pushed to midfield. Putting that one just a little bit wide, DJ able to get the extra touch, and it seems like we're starting to kind of mellow down into the same momentum of game 1, where both teams are making these offensive plays, making everything happen they can, but not wanting to overcommit and take a little bit of risk.
Yeah, it's back into that awkward midfield play. I mean, neither team looking better in the midfield, really. A lot of it has been who's been looking good on that offensive third, who's been putting in the shots when it matters. We saw Fargo have such a good opportunity earlier, and it just went to the wayside. Burnsville taking advantage of all of their chances. Now Uncle Stan out into the midfield, has challenged his DJ up in the air. Schlanker's going for the beat, gets a 50 instead. Has now with a follow. Beats one, has a little bit of space in the corner to try and make something work, but Schlankers is there. Now Flair into the midfield. Spooky is there for the shot. A shot comes in. DJ with the save. Another shot comes in from Haz, and Haz gets the goal.
There's the offensive pressure you need for the Steelhawks. That was great awareness from all players, and unfortunately for DJ, just the most awkward touch you could have gotten. Has immediately on the punish. 44 seconds left on the clock here. Steelhawks still have some life left in them.
Yes, this game is certainly not over yet, but Fargo need to start pushing on the offense a little bit more. They've had like 2 or 3 good chances, but not consistent pressure. We're looking to see, can they develop that consistent pressure? Can they make a defensive line in their upper midfield versus on their goal line? Spooky challenging early just to do that. Now Uncle Stan over the Schlanker. Schlanker's with a shot, saved away. Has actually ends up leaving. That could be a disaster, but Spooky is there before any Burnsville offensive man can play that one into the net. This shot coming in from Schlankers now, not quite on target, but Uncle Stan there for the follow-up, and there's too much Burnsville pressure. Time ticking down. Lots of opportunities for Burnsville, not a lot for Fargo, as they're completely pushed into their corner here, and that's just a pinch down on the ground.
I mean, who knows? That pinch may have just flown directly into the net, but unfortunately that clock hit 0, and when the ball hits the ground at that time, the game is over. A great performance from both teams. We are really seeing them start to come out of their shells here, as a lot more offensive pressure coming from both, not playing it too safe, and as you said, a lot less awkward midfield play, but the Inferno's still coming out on top here. Steelhawks got to make a big change if they want to potentially get this reverse sweep.
Yeah, if you are Steelhawks, you got to feel a little bit of pain, a little bit of sting in your heart, because all of these games, both game 1 and game 2, were so close. It was 1-goal games, but at the end of the day, Inferno have just been dominating in other ways, right? They've been taking the net pressure, they've been having net possession of the ball, and they've just been comfortable, right? There hasn't really been too many times where you look at them on defense and think like, oh my, they're really uncomfortable. Steelhawks are really pushing. And I feel like Steelhawks, I see that a little bit more frequently, and I don't know if I like the look.
Just to point out, it's not from a lack of trying, especially on offense, as both teams were matched at 7 shots apiece during that second game, and I feel like that's that explains very much what's been going on this series. It's been so close. These teams have almost been identical when it comes to offensive and defensive play, but the Inferno have just been able to squeak out ahead by just a small margin, and it's come out in their favor for 2 games. Now it's very much in the Steelhawks' court. They've got to make something happen here.
Yeah, and it's definitely a mental battle at this point. The games were close, so I'm hoping that Fargo still isn't down on themselves. They still have some belief because they do have a chance here. They have some things to write home for. The issue is they need to fully take the things that they're doing right and go all out on them. They need to keep that offense. They need to keep hitting each other. They need Haz to be beating people on the play. Spooky to have a little bit more clinical shooting. That was a chance. Save comes out from Burnsville. Spooky now with a great challenge. Schlonker's there into the corner. More mid passes attempted. No one found. This ball kind of stalling out in mid.
Now, Inferno have an opportunity here. That one's going to fly over both defenders at net. Uncle Stan with a phenomenal opening shot here. Just over a minute gone, and the Inferno already have the lead.
DJ leaving that one. Tactical fake there. Slight misread from him. Ends up being a pass mid. Fargo just not realizing that there's a dual threat on the offense. 2 people capable of taking a shot. Now DJ pinch into the sidewall. This ball coming out mid. Miscommunication for Fargo. And that is not what you want to see if you're trying to start a reverse sweep.
Inferno now looking with a lot of offensive pressure here. Spooky unfortunately not able to find a touch. Able to get a follow-up off the hit from Uncle Stan there. Schlonk able to get it out midfield. Uncle Stan gonna be the one to put that shot on target. Spooky able to get the save. DJ getting a follow-up. Flair able to get the save. Some great defensive prowess coming from the Steelhawks here, but it's got to be more than that. Spooky get off the corner. Not a lot of momentum coming out of it. Uncle Stan able to get it passed out mid. That one's gonna fall in front of the net, but safely passes by as nobody wanted to commit on it. Schlonk able to keep the pressure going in favor of the Inferno. That one going to be a bit of a scare for the Steelhawks, but falls short once again. DJ trying to get it past on mid. Flair finally getting it over to the blue side of the field as that one pinched immediately back. Kaz just trying to keep the possession going in favor of the Steelhawks. 2 minutes gone so far and only 1 goal to speak of. It's looking like the Steelhawks may not be able to get the offensive pressure they need after all.
Yeah, we'll see. DJ with a big pinch out. Has up early on it. Probably had more time than he thought to get a better touch than that, but he does manage the clear. Uncle Stan left back alone, tries for a control touch. Has lots of space, plays it past one, but runs out of boost. Has to just go for a 50. Now Schlonker's up high. Plays it to the backboard, goes for the bump, unable to get it. Missed contact still from Fargo. DJ not able to get the sidewall read that he wanted. Schlonkers runs out of boost here. Flair with the boost steal. Pops this one mid. This is a good chance. Spooky to the backboard. Unable to double it himself. DJ there to defend. And that is a missed double from him, but Flair still not getting the touch. Has now pops it into the midfield. Schlonkers there to cut it out early. Runs out of boost and momentum. Flair pops it up over 1. Runs out of boost now. DJ into the corner. Tries for the double. Unable to get it before Haz pops it out into the midfield. Bump attempt missed on Uncle Stan. Now Spooky into the corner. Plays this one high by Schlonkers. This one just floating into the corner. DJ with a double. Tries to play it mid, but once again, not enough power, not enough boost. Offense kind of fizzling out.
An opportunity here for the Steelhawks. That one getting cleared away by DJ, however, as Haz getting a follow-up off the wall. It's going to fall on target. Uncle Stan able to keep it away, however. Flair getting a touch off the backboard. Goes for the fake. It's an opportunity. Spooky able to send it to the back of the net. Just under a minute and a half to go, and we have a tie ball game.
They only needed 1 chance to strike. They made it count. Flair with an accidental fake. Schlonkers just no boost, no resources, no third to bail him out. And now we got tie ball game, minute and a half on the clock. Fargo with a chance, but they're going to need more consistent offense than just 1 peak play where, you know, things just all go right. It's not necessarily individual brilliance out of any one of them, but it's just a bunch of circumstances going right for them. And I don't know if this is the good circumstance for them. Flair able to bail them out though. DJ goes for the air dribble bump, not able to turn it in. Now Uncle Stan with the clear. Tries for Schlonkers. Schlonkers with a low 50. This ball floating up in front of net. Has there. Flair now up. Pop up 1. Not enough boost to follow. DJ over 1. DJ 52. Flair into the midfield. 50-50s come out. Team bumps come out. Burnsville looking a little awkward on this play, but still managed to get a goal on it and ends up putting that one in. This was just such a good opportunity. As soon as Schlonkers got that touch out mid, Uncle Stan with the beat, I thought for sure that it was just straight in, but it ended up being off the post, off a defender, and in. Same result regardless. 1-0 lead for Burnsville on match point.
6 seconds left. They've got to make something happen now if they want to force overtime. DJ up off the wall, has plenty of boost to work with. Likes to leave it for Schlonk there. A little bit too hesitant, as that one didn't go exactly how they wanted. Schlonk with the shot on target. Nobody's back for the Steelhawks, and that may be the dagger that sends this 3-0 win in favor of the Inferno.
Yeah, it's just the small differences are really starting to add up here. You know, Fargo looking to try and get 2 goals in not a lot of time on the clock. They're just pushing a little bit too hard. All of them commit. Soft floater ends up going in your net. Once again, just looking kind of impossible from a series standpoint for them to, you know, properly get out of this deficit and do something with it. Yet along the game perspective, being down with 10 seconds now on the clock, just so hard to do. They have one last chance here and it goes away, and that will do it. Inferno take the series in a 3-0 dominant fashion.
A very well played series indeed. I would like to point out, I mentioned in the in game 2 that they were matched on shots. This game, not so much. The Steelhawks had 3 to the Inferno's 10. Definitely a lot more offensive pressure coming out from the Inferno, but the Steelhawks, they do not have to go away in shame, as they did incredibly well, especially against such a formidable team, and they have a lot of potential going into these next couple games here over the next couple weeks, but they just got to get that offensive mesh going, as that definitely seems to be a weakness for them, but they definitely have a lot going for them if they're able to get that in their favor.
Yeah, I think that the offense was lacking a little bit for the Steelhawks, and I think a lot of that came from their midfield and defensive play not quite being all on the same page. It led to some, you know, chances where there was only one up, or, you know, an unsupported pass, an unsupported teammate, and it kind of just spelled disaster for them across the entire length of the series. I do think, though, that they have a chance still to, you know, look at that series, look back and be like, all right, you know, these were the times when it worked out well. These were the times when it didn't, and be better next week for it.
Absolutely. But with the end of that series, that is going to also be the end of our night. We are unfortunately going to have to go away from you folks for another 24 hours, but we will be back tomorrow with our Premier League matches.
Yes, you're not going to want to miss it, starting tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you give Midwest Car Soccer a follow so that way you don't miss any of the action. And as we see, you know, some interesting matches out here tonight. All of the blue side teams winning, apparently. We have Bloomington Maulers 3-0 against the Flyers, Kansas City Outlaws 3-1 against St. Paul, Brainerd Victory 3-2 against Omaha Buffalo in a close game 5, barely spoiling Rob and Takeover's night. And then, of course, we just saw Burnsville dominant sweep out of DJ and friends over the Steelhawks. CS Challenger tonight. I'll see you guys all later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace out.
There's a little bit of sadness in everyone. There's a little more madness the further you come. I swear I got a brain that wants to see me dead, but I'm too afraid to put the gun to my head. I'ma take the pain and wait for someone to stitch me up. Oh, I just want to be loved. 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 There's a little bit of anger in everyone. to see. Looking for a way to get our face on the screen. We keep marching along, ain't great for someone to notice us.